So last time on Tyrant of Syrr, you guys went around and united the wandering tribes of Mexico. No, you guys convinced all of the tribes around the peninsula to go into the tournament. Then you guys went back, I'm pretty sure. That sound about right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think it's like it was like a couple days after you guys sent out. You guys camped out around that farm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did all of it in like the span of 2 days or something like that.
Yeah. So the tournament's basically starting tomorrow, and it's evening now. You guys are in Gonar after your long 2-day straight journey.
We must go on your journey.
Okay.
Oh, so yeah. You guys had stuff going on at the blacksmith, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Was there anything else that you guys were like waiting on?
Ozius, did you have any magical bullshit?
Not that I remember.
Okay. Okay.
I am old, so I
Well,
probably forgot.
here,
And you guys have been doing a lot of that orc weed.
That
Yeah,
shit's
lots of
pretty
orc
dank.
weed, lots of alcohol,
yeah.
getting twisted.
Having semi orgies.
There's no semi about it.
It's full blown orgy. I'm gonna get a beer.
Osrius gets a beer.
As this is the night before the tournament, champion's actually going into gladiator mode, so like he is refraining from drink and drug and sex this night.
And it was either going to be refraining or totally immersing yourself in.
Yeah.
I knew it couldn't be like, oh yeah, he moderates himself.
Nah, he's used to this shit back when it was life or death. So like it's game time, you know. You gotta center yourself. You gotta prepare yourself. You gotta get into the right mindset.
Partying's for the weekend,
Indeed.
guys. That's when...
Partying's for the living, and you have to survive tomorrow to continue the party.
And there's beer, there's a way.
Yeah, Osrius bought one randomly from a vendor as he's walking by the market stand. He's just chilling on that. It was the price was inconsequential.
5 gold, sir. Here you go.
Holy
That's an
shit.
expensive ass beer.
That is a really expensive beer. He's like, yeah, I microbrewed it myself.
It's triple distilled.
I
know
used
a good brewer
lavender
when I see one.
and the rinds of honeydews
Doesn't sound
Lavender
bad.
honeydew beer. That actually sounds alright.
and the tears of orcish children.
Except for that part.
As Osrius though goes to as Osrius walks up with his beer, champion with probably a little bit more of an intense look on his face than you've ever seen, just lean down like, "You will be okay tomorrow, right?"
Of course. I'm just trying to treat myself before another, death I might have.
Just be careful with those
I take a
treats.
swig.
And I walk off.
So Osrius gave him the hashtag YOLO response.
A little bit.
Yeah, and champion before he walked off was just like, well, just being careful with your indulgences, and walks away.
So remind me, what were you guys getting worked at again on the blacksmith? Worked on?
I've got a full set of mithril plate armor,
That's what I thought. Okay.
all set with etchings or whatever to put runes and enchantments in or whatever.
Cool. Okay. That's what I thought. So if you want to,
And-
it should be long enough that they've finished the base
Oh,
items.
well, I'm definitely gonna go check that out then.
And then
Nice.
I was getting a mithril quarterstaff
That's right.
and mithril. Well, basically gauntlets, but like in my mind, they kind of look more like brass knuckles, but they're not. You know,
Fist
but they're
weapons.
kind of like but they're kind of like on like a glove.
Okay.
Okay, I got that.
Yeah, yeah. So like picture like a fingerless glove within like just with like mithril pieces on it to really give his fist some oomphs.
Okay. So like half armor, half weapon.
Yep. And then slots for enchantments on either end of the quarterstaff and one apiece on the gloves.
Okay.
Mithril.
If that's possible. I don't know if they're that skilled.
Wait, one more time.
If the dwarves are skilled enough to make 4 enchantment slots, or if not, it's cool.
I
It
forget.
seemed like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah. And what are the slots again? It's like you're gonna put spells into them. Is that right?
I just want to make at some point find someone who can enchant these and give some abilities to these.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
so,
like enchant a gem and like insert it in there or something, you know?
So when you guys go over to the blacksmith, the dwarven guy waves you over. He's like, "I've got your pieces done. And since it's mithril, it's much easier to work with." And he looks over at his coworkers. You're just like, "Whatever, dude." So he waves over Natir first, and he pulls out a big old breastplate of mithril plate armor, and it's got etchings in it that aren't filled with anything. And they're basically done out in the Grub banner design. You recognize the sigil.
Gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous.
So basically, it's the same thing as plate armor, except any kind of disadvantage you'd have for it being heavy isn't there anymore. So you have no stealth disadvantages.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
What was the AC of your original armor? It was 18?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so this is 18 as well, but it's got those slots, and it doesn't have any disadvantage on weight since it's so light.
That's super dope.
Can I see if this dwarf has half plate mithril?
Half plate mithril? I mean, he doesn't have it, but he could probably make some.
Well, I'll pay any price to have it rush delivered and made quickly, whatever you
Rush
need.
delivered? Mithril's got a set. It'll at least take the night.
If that is as long as it takes, then I will accept that.
All right, I guess I could make you some half plate armor for, say... Do you remember how much he charged you, Andy, first time?
I want to say it was
500?
I think that sounds about right.
there was definitely a little bit more than that, but
I can do it for 5,000.
honestly, I think that's about what I paid.
5,000, eh?
If you want it rush delivered, I mean, it's not going to be the best piece of work ever. It's not going to be super pretty, but it'll do the trick.
Well, I just want something basic. Something that'll protect myself and still be light.
All right, give me the gold and I can get started on it right now. You're going to stop yabbering at me.
How much did you want again?
5,000 gold.
Can we agree to 4,500?
Do a persuasion check.
I got a 13.
13. I can do it for 4,800.
Fine, that's better than nothing.
All right. Is there anything else, or should I get started on this?
I appreciate if you got started on that right away.
I'm gonna be all tired and stuff during the first day of the tournament. Meh. He gets to work, but before he does, gets too far in work, he notices Champion. He's like, ah, yes, I've got your work ready too. If you want to come pick it up.
Yes, that would be grand.
So he brings out your quarterstaff and your like gauntlet glove things, and they all have the etchings of the Goliath people in general. Kind of. He didn't really know exactly which clan you wanted, so he just put some random shit on there. But
Yeah. No.
the gloves will give you 1 AC, and then for fist attacks, they'll just give you a plus 1d4 on your damage for hits.
Cool.
Okay.
So it's half armor, half weapon.
Yep.
And then he gives you your quarterstaff, and it's the same thing as your previous quarterstaff. But hold on, let me see what it is. It gets the finesse property, which means that I believe you have advantage with it now.
Cool.
If I remember right. Is that? Let me look it up. I'm gonna look it up finesse real quick.
I see gold.
Finesse
fire
means I
from
can
here.
use Dex or strength.
Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, it has that now,
Yes.
and it also is etched, so
I mean,
it can
I
be
use
enchanted.
strength.
How many like enchantment etchings does my armor have? Or slots?
Slots. I'd say about 6.
6. Okay.
Is that why it's so expensive?
Because of the slots and the etching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it, yes.
Oh, okay.
But it's also since it's mithril, and also since you want it on such a rushed schedule.
That's true too.
Hers uses a lot more material, but she didn't need it quite as fast, so the price is comparable. You can go to the Better Business Bureau if you want.
The price of convenience.
Exactly. Ticketmaster.
Bullshit. But it's a bullshit everyone deals with.
All right. Well, thank you again, kind dwarf.
Yes, well, I'll be excited to see you use them in the tournament tomorrow.
Oh, I will. Trust me.
I'm sorry. What did you say the core staff did? Because finesse means I can use Dex or strength when I make an attack.
Yeah, so it has the finesse property.
Okay.
So it does that. Yeah, you can either use dex or strength. I think is what that means, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're the same for me, so it's cool. All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not +4.
well, it's ruined now, and it's lighter than
Yeah.
it was if weight was such a big deal.
Well, there's
Who handles magic in town?
Yeah, that was my next question.
Oh, that would probably be one of the priests or shaman over at the temple. Or I guess if you're looking for restorative properties, maybe the healer's hut.
Okay. I guess I'll start at the temple.
Yeah, I'll follow you there.
Osiris, no capers today.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it, my friend.
I'm sure.
And I mutter, at least while you're not looking.
So you guys all go to the temple.
Yep.
And when you go there, it looks like there has just been kind of like a sermon that's led up or whatever, of mostly just half-orc people. And they're like passing by you and everything as you go in there, and it seems like one of the shaman guys is wrapping up, and it was I think it's the same guy who was naked downstairs when David was a cat. If I'm remembering right.
Yeah, I remember
Yup.
that.
So this is gonna be a little weird.
So yeah, when he sees Osiris, he's definitely like, what are you doing here again? No funny business.
Oh no. And I put the crazy man to rest. So he's in a safe place. I'm just here, passively, doing my own thing.
Well, I don't
And
see
I
it.
turn invisible.
Were you kidding me? that's exactly what he says. When you do that, he just goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I was about to. You, God damn it! And he looks towards the visible of you guys and just goes, "Aren't you going to do something about your friend here? He's making me nervous. He's going to take something."
He's not gonna do anything. Don't worry. We already talked to him.
You can't be invisible in the temple. I'll have to call the guards.
I mean, I think he can be invisible. He just did it.
I mean, you're not allowed to. It's like a no shirt, no shoes thing. If I can't
Well,
see
I
your
don't see any
shoes, I think
clearly
that counts.
posted. I don't see any clearly posted signs.
Well,
And
you
I
got me
just speak.
there.
I'm like, yeah, I don't see any signs either.
You watch your business, sir.
I'm a disembodied voice. I have rights.
And I've got rights too to kick your ass if you pull any funny business.
Hey, no reason to get all hostile. We're just here to find an enchanter.
Well,
I turn visible.
oh, there you are again. That was weird, but at least now I can keep an eye on you. Oh, an enchanter? Yes, I believe we have a couple of holy men on staff who can do different kinds of enchantments. Are you looking for something that's gonna give you some defensive qualities or some aggressive ones? Or are you looking to basically straight up embed spells into it?
Well, right now I'm thinking both defensive and offensive.
Okay, well, it sounds like you're gonna want to make the circuit then.
The circuit?
By that I mean, we're gonna want to go below and go past my chambers, and we're gonna go through the rest of the dormitory of the other priests and shaman. We have to keep one from each religion on staff, basically. So I'm sure we'll find one of them that will help you.
Very well. Lead the way.
Alright, and then so he leads the way, and he kind of like covers up his musty-ass bed, and leads you down to like basically kind of a catacomb that's a bit more cozy than that. And yeah, there's a lot of doors, and he kind of just like goes up to one of them and knocks, and this older full orc shaman guy in like fur kind of like opens the thing, and he just goes, "What? I'm trying to meditate in here." He's just like, "Well, I think someone wants to hire you for your enchantment services," and he kind of like looks up at you, and he's got like one big eye that doesn't seem to be able to close. Just, what kind of enchantments are you looking for?
Something to either make me take less damage, or make me harder to hit, or make it easier for me to hit.
Well, I guess those all sound like things the warrior would want to do. I can do kind of all of those things, but it's not going to be cheap. The reagents alone, they're incredibly expensive.
Well, I actually have a couple gems I could supply as part of the reagents.
What kind of gens? Show me.
Show me
I've
your
got 2 rubies and an emerald.
Okay. Alright. Well, I suppose that would cut down the cost quite a bit, and these are fine gems, after all. But it still will be pretty pricey. I can't describe to you how difficult it is to do this, and also I don't think there's really anywhere else you can turn for this service, so it's kind of a seller's market, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm willing to pay well for a high-quality product.
Alright. As for defensive things, I can enchant that emerald you got there to give you +1 AC.
Okay.
And if you're looking for something that is going to make you hit a little bit better, I can enchant one of those rubies to give you a +1 hit on two-handed attacks.
Okay.
As long as you put all your strength in it, it'll help you, because your armor's connected to your arms. I don't fucking understand that part of it. I'm just the guy who touches the stones.
Okay. And for the third ruby, could you perhaps make it so things do more damage?
Things do more damage. Yes, okay. I could either make it where you do a stupid amount of damage upon a critical, or I can make you do slightly more damage on a normal hit.
I think we'll go slightly more damage.
Alright, then I'll give you an enchantment on it that allows you You already have a thing that lets you reroll any 1s or 2s, right?
Yes.
What is your normal damage like of a swing? Let me just think about it.
My normal swing is 2d6.
2d6. Okay. You know, is a critical just a 20 for you, or since you're a fighter, it's also a 19?
It's just a 20 for me. I don't have the feat for that.
Okay, so here's what I can do: is I can enchant it to basically have that feat, or like I said, I can enchant it so you do just a little bit more damage with each hit.
Are we talking like 1 or 2 damage?
We're talking like a d4 extra of damage.
Okay.
Whoa.
You know
But
what?
it doesn't get the effect of when you get a 1, you re-roll it. You keep the 1 if it's on a d4.
Okay. Let's go with the crit one.
Okay, I can definitely do that for you.
Okay, so how much will all 3 of those cost me?
Well, since you're supplying your own reagents, I would normally say about, 8,000 per enchantment. But since you've got the stones already, I'm going to have to say that it's going to be 5,000 per.
Per? Art. I don't know if you
How much
understand the
gold do you
value
have?
of money, sir. I have 4,600.
4,600. Okay, yeah, never mind. That's a bit much. It'll be 3k each.
3k each. Okay. Well, I can pay for one of them in full. How
Okay.
about... And then how about I also trade you... Oh, I forgot I have that. How about I give you a ruby gold ring, an outfit of gnomish scale mail, a set of plate armor, and we'll throw in 8 ancient coins as well.
Oh shit. Well,
Ancient coins.
all of that would pay for just one of them on its own.
Okay, so we've got 2 covered then.
It's a lot of shit. I know how to hawk goods around here.
I just really quick. Sorry to do this. I know because I was late. In about like 15 minutes, I'm gonna have to go for like 5 minutes because my mom's having her van towed over here, and I have to go like direct into a spot to park it in.
Yeah, dude, no worries.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, man.
Okay, then for the third one, I've got some pearl earrings, a topaz,
Oh,
and
oh shit, I recognize those pearl earrings.
What are you talking
do
about?
you now?
They don't happen to have belonged to a particular princess, did they?
I don't think so.
They weren't from that? They were just random pearl earrings?
Oh no, they totally were from that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, okay. I could have sworn they looked like something that one of our smiths made for the House of Le Faudel. But it could be wrong. I am quite old.
Me too.
All I know is they're quite valuable.
Well,
And on top of that, I'll also give you an amethyst brooch.
I'd say that knocks about 1,000 off of the other one. If I'm being generous.
Oh, I don't think you're being generous. I think you're trying to make a profit here.
Well,
But
I am a capitalist shaman.
hmm. How about this? I'll make you a bet for the third item. Or
A
for the
bet?
third enchantment. A bet.
On what?
If my team here, if we win the upcoming tournament, then the cost of the third enchantment is null and void.
Okay.
However, if we don't win, then I have to pay you double.
I've seen some of what they're bringing in and out of that arena. It does sound like a tempting bet. Well, I'm down to take it, but I won't be able to make the enchantment for you before the fight. You understand? I'm not gonna give you an advantage against me.
Fine, but you will make the first two.
Hey, money's money. I do what I say.
All right, sounds like a deal.
I wish
So
to
which
speak
two?
with them.
I want the armor upgrade and the crit one.
All right. Shalashaska Alakazam.
All right.
And he does it over the stones that you have. You might have to go and bet them yourself. I'm not a jeweler, but they're ready there.
Oh, I'm sure I can figure it out.
Ah, yes, you wanted to speak to me, old man.
I have a bit more of a special request.
Mm.
And I sit down in front of him. I think he's still sitting, right?
Oh, he's kind of just like at his door. I guess so. Yeah, he's had you guys come in. He's not just doing this in his doorway. Yeah.
And I carefully take out the tabaxi eyes.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm like, is there perchance a way you could enchant, or at least give me advice on how I could enchant this with a spell I have, and then help me insert it into my my face magically?
You want to enchant this eye with a spell? What spell?
It is negative energy flood.
Let me search my books for that real quick. You hear his keyboard clacking.
I could put it in gaming if you want.
I just found it. Holy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is this one that you already know? Is that right?
Yes, I know it as a spell, but I like to like make the eye magical and then put the eye in my head.
Okay. And then it would be just like one less thing in your spell book slot that you'd need to occupy or something like that, right? Because you can only prepare so many spells at once, right?
I prepare spells, yes, but I don't think it has anything to do with enchanting an item.
Okay. Yes, I guess you can enchant it with the spell you already know.
Do I need to buy certain reagents from you?
Well, I've got a bunch of reagents here. I guess I could give you kind of a little kit to enchant your own eye kit, basically.
Wow, magic eye kit, nice.
It'd probably cost about I don't know, about 2K.
How about 1,500?
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, 16.
Okay, that sounds fair to me.
Then you have yourself a deal.
Gets a little bundle of reagents, kind of writes down some short instructions on parchment, and hands you it in a bundle of leather.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, indeed. So explain that one to me again, real quick. Does that mean that you just don't need the materials or something like that?
I was just doing it for flavor.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
It's basically like I'm trying to ask you if I can make that spell,
Yeah. Make the spell emanate from the eye.
and I can only use it like once per long rest or something.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Since you already know it.
It's like a backup thing in case of like a panic button.
Okay. It's your death ray.
In case of things get dicey.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So really quick, I guess that morning, Champion would have, found the guy who was like in charge of the betting for the tournament to see like, what are the odds of their team winning, and basically Champion wants to go place a bet on them.
Ooh.
Okay. You guys want to go place some bets on the tournament?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
a good
I do.
idea.
I mean, they've got all kinds of bookies around the ring. It's half that and half processed food.
Kind of need to make back the money we lost.
Hopefully.
Well, yeah. So this is like something I want to kind of like retroactively have done before, because that's going to affect how I negotiate prices with this guy.
Okay. Well, you could go make those bets and then come back to him, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that then.
All right, so you guys go to like a bookie's booth that's just outside the front of the ring. He's just like, place your bets, place your bets. Tournament starts tomorrow. Bets close tonight.
What's the average bet, good sir?
Well, yes, you're the Viganor team. I bet you'd be pretty interested in that, huh? Well, they're putting your odds at 1 to 6. So every gold that gets bet on you, they'll win them 6 gold.
Okay. So. Okay.
I'll put 1,000 on us.
1,000. Oh my goodness. Well,
And I'm.
okay.
And I'm putting let's go 2,250.
2,250. Okay.
Who's got the lowest odds for us to win?
Like who do you have the lowest odds of winning against?
No, or because like the lower the odds of us winning, the more we would win if we win.
Right.
Yeah.
That'll be 6, right, or something.
Yeah, your odds are 1 in 6 right now. That's what we're
1 in
all.
6.
Yeah, that's what we're all
Okay.
wagering on you.
Okay, then I will also put down 1,000.
Okay.
No, Champion put down twice as much, I think.
Yeah, he did. More than twice as much.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking of doing that too, but I don't know. I only have like 2,000 left.
I mean, just so you know, this
well.
means no knockouts. I mean, they can still get into the finals and whatnot, but at that point, your bet halves.
Like if we get knocked out.
If you get knocked out, the bet halves, even if you make it to the finals and win still somehow.
Okay.
Does that mean an individual fighter on the team knocks out?
No,
Their
that
bet
means a total wipe.
Oh, total wipe. Okay. Just
TP.
wanted to make.
Yes.
Okay.
TPK.
We in this tournament, it's all about teams and teamworks. We don't see the individual pieces.
Well, that makes it easier. I feel more comfortable with my bet then.
Champion is undefeated in this sort of thing, so he is not expecting to lose.
Well, that's the reason why you're 1 in 6 instead of 1 in 12. Our Drashers have 1 in 4.
Wow. You must think highly of them.
Well, We have a lot of charred buildings to attest for their cruelty.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and dead people. People too, yeah.
Well, I hope the rest of their team does better than their chief.
I was gonna say this.
He was on the ground.
Our friend here gave them a good thrashing.
Oh, that's a
Guys.
good one, fella.
Yeah, I whisper to them, maybe don't tell them that and lower our odds.
Oh no, yeah, no. I'm just old. I don't know what I'm saying.
All right, well, your bets are secured.
Tight.
Now get the fuck out of here.
Also, just a quick question about the customs of this place.
Oh yes.
Oh no, I'm not asking the bookie here.
Oh okay. Yes.
Is there like a way sort of thing that we're like? Do they have some sort of oath bomb thing in this place where like, you can like basically it's like a big deal if you swear this and it means you're going to serve someone for life, sort of thing.
Yeah, totally. They're very about honor and loyalty and oaths and your word and whatnot.
Okay, cool.
It's a warrior
Alright.
fortress, basically.
Awesome. All right, I'm ready. Let's go back to the temple.
All right, so you go back and the guy's like, yes, I almost fell asleep again.
So I have plans for my new equipment. I will lay out 4 options, and I'm hoping to only get one today.
Okay.
1, I would like to get on these gloves, and that's the ability to, at least, so mechanically once a day, or once per long rest, be able to incite a fearsome aura, a fearsome presence.
Okay. That sounds reasonable to me.
Okay. The other enchantment I was hoping to get on these is the ability to deliver some thunderous blows with these. Basically, like lightning damage.
Oh, yes. Okay, I could see why you'd want that. It'd be difficult, but I could do it.
Cool.
You don't happen to have your own materials like your friend did, do you?
I don't, but we will get to that in just a moment.
Okay.
How much we spent here, we stimulated this whole place's economy.
Yeah, basically.
And then, so for the staff, I was hoping basically to give it cold damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do that.
And then, actually, I didn't think of another enchantment. So one of those 3. And basically, you know the tournament. You know who I am. That I'm running through all that. We are going to win, and when I win, I will have 12,000 gold. So,
Oh,
basically, that's how I will pay for everything. But should I fail in that endeavor, then I will swear to you. Basically, I'll call it a life debt to this man, and I'm willing to. I'm gambling this character on this interaction. If we lose this tournament, champion's gonna stay and serve this temple father.
Alright.
Oh,
you want to be in service to me if you lose? Interesting.
Yeah, and in payment, and basically and in exchange for that, just give me one of these enchantments today. And basically add well, what's the word I'm looking for? The thing you kind of put up at in case like you can't pay back a debt.
A tab? No.
Collateral.
Collateral.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, yeah, basically the collateral is you get the champion, the one-time defeated champion, as your internal life servant.
Well, and you swear upon it that that's what you would do if you lost?
Yes.
All right. Well, which enchantment would you prefer to have now?
Make the unbreakable oath.
I think right now. Oh, let's do the. All right, I'm gonna do a D4. On a 1 and a 3, I will do cold damage for the staff. On a 2 or 4, I will do the frightening presence for the gauntlets.
Okay.
Cold damage.
Cold damage for the staff. All right. So let me look. What does the quarterstaff already do? What damage does a quarterstaff already do?
1d6. It's
2d6.
1d6 plus 4. Or
1d6.
well, plus my modifier.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, on a successful, I can do two things. I can do on a successful crit, you get to roll a d12 of frost damage to add to it, or on just a normal hit, you can add a d4 of frost damage to it.
I would like to add a d4 frost damage.
All right, I can do that for you.
Yeah.
Now, I just as friends, I hope you win, but in my personal business interest, I hope this doesn't give you the edge you need.
I am all the edge I need.
A talk between edgelords.
I'm edging, sir.
I'm edging so hard.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge!
I'm about to lose my hedge.
Alright. So he grabs like a sapphire from one of his boxes and does his Shalashaska Alakazam thing to it and gives it back to you. And this should do the trick. You just need to put it in the end of your staff.
Cool. And I start like fumbling with the little slot that was put on the staff, just like.
Yeah, I go doot, doot, and I put my gems in.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have your gems in.
Rocket.
You socketed your gems.
This is
19
Diablo.
I
AC.
imagine like when I put it in, like the gem like glows brightly blue for a moment,
Yeah.
and like it'll just.
They keep
And
glowing.
then when you hold it, there's
Oh,
like
shit.
the metal feels unnaturally cold to the hand, which doesn't bother champion done because he's a Goliath.
Yeah, there's
But
a
yeah.
light layer of frost on the jewel itself once it's actually socketed in.
It's like an ice cube.
The
But I
mithril acts as a
imagine-
conductor for it, which makes it kind of like start glowing like a light bulb.
Ooh.
You guys got LEDs in your weapons now. You're ready to be true gamers.
Oh, mate, I got LED in my weapon, and I
Shaman
went down
turned
to the
into an
convenience store. Found the other guy, gave me the other convenience store weapon, and I was like, hey, mate, that's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome. I'm Australian JFK.
Nothing ever bad happens to the Australian Kennedys.
Blimey, mate. Don't be talking about them like it's nothing but another petrol station accident. We better get out of here like it's the Dodgers, mate.
That Rupert Murdoch. Get out of here.
Ah, shit, mate. You got me.
Alright. So, yeah, you guys got some pretty powerful ass shit now. And some debt.
Yeah.
I still have
We'll
money.
see about that debt.
Oh, you mean that debt?
Yeah. No, you don't have debt, but Champion sure does.
I'm just
I
slightly impoverished.
Kind of do. But
Yeah, you
I
do too a
will.
little bit. All right. Well, do you want to turn in and arrive for the tournament?
Yes, I need to go meditate.
In the privacy of my room, I want to try to insert the enchanted eye.
Okay. Give me a medicine check. And you get advantage on it.
Huzzah. Give me a second.
This is some inspirational ass music.
Shit's about to get
Wrong
real.
dice.
Oh, those are 12s. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, yeah.
I got
Nice.
a 22 on
22.
my highest one.
You are able to
Ooh.
connect it perfectly well, and you're able to fuse the optic nerve with your optic nerve. Now you can see out of this basic night vision eye.
Wow,
That has a
and,
spell.
With
and you've got
negative
depth
energy flood.
perception again.
Yeah,
Oh, I
and you've
can
got depth
see.
perception. That's true.
But also, like, one eye can just see way better than the other, and that's nerving.
I still cover it with an eye patch because I want it to be like a surprise.
You want to be like, look at my kitty eye.
And it shoots a negative energy flood.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You're like
And I can
Mac
see in
from
the dark.
Always Sunny with the eyes of a cat.
Oh yeah. Champion's gonna find just the coldest place in town that he can find, and then strip down naked and then meditate in that place for the night.
All right. Some endurance training.
It likes to torture.
All right, so then it's the next day. Fanfare through the air and a lot of excitement and rabble as you guys approach the ring. There's so many stands now basically surrounding it that there aren't any more streets. It's just flooded with people and creatures from all around the highlands. You see giants carrying around vendor stands on their backs and setting up in the middle of the road. And you see half ogres and half orcs like brawling and placing bets on each other. And you see like double the amount of bookie booths as there were last time there. And as you walk by, the one that took your money is going, "Good luck in there, but not too much luck." And you guys go on in, and then they start briefing you. You go to your like assigned locker room. There's like a page there that leads you to where you need to go. And when you get in there, you wait for a little bit, and then the arena organizer, who is a gnoll actually, comes up and yeah, he's a very refined gnoll. He's from Gonar.
He's a reformed gnoll.
Yes. And he speaks in a posh British accent. A gnoll with posh British accent. Anyway, but yeah, he lets you guys know the format of the arena. He says, there's going to be 6 rounds. We have basically told each of the tribes to bring denizens that represent their clan to fight for them against each of the team's champions. You all will be going through each of these waves. Each team has... There's no real defined number, but it's a party of adventurers that represents their clan. So long as they don't have a power imbalance against the others, we let them in. No drink or food in the arena. That's important, yes. Remember, after fighting for 4 hours, to take a 10-minute break. That's important if we don't want to get in any trouble. But also, you gotta kill all of them to move on to the next round. And once you've made it through the 6 rounds of denizens, we will have the champions from each of those rounds fight each other. And then the winner of that round is the victor.
Did I get my armor?
Oh yeah, you can pick up your armor. Forgot about that. Yeah, you have your armor now.
Okay, I imagine someone just ran it over to me.
Yeah, someone ran it over to you as you were walking by. The bookie guy. So you have half plate. That's 15 plus your dex modifier with a max of 2.
Yes.
That's probably pretty powerful for a wizard.
I think it's the best I can ever get for armor.
It's the best around.
So, after the gnoll tells us all these rules, I just look at him like, Fernold, you furry son of a bitch, it's been years. How's the kids and the pups?
Oh, well, they're hardly pups anymore. Talk about jackals, right?
Oh god, I hate it every time you laugh.
Well,
After this, though, we will have to get some drinks and catch up.
you bald bastard, I'm down.
I'm not champion's not bald.
We're talking about where it counts.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha again, and he punches you in the shoulder.
Well, I'll get your wife again.
I'm still a little sour about that. All right.
Hey, I gave it to you afterwards. We had fun. It got weird, but we all had fun.
Champion has hair? Out of character?
For some reason, I was picturing him being like Kratos bald or something like that, but that was a good recovery.
About that too.
And then I just looked at the figure and I was like, nope, he has hair. I just realized it as I was saying that.
He has full head of hair. He has dreads.
Maybe then that's an extra joke. Ah, you bald bastard. I've got a lot of hair. I know, that's why it's funny. You never got my humor. And he leaves crying.
However, I do have a question about this killing rule. I've thought I made it clear I don't kill anymore.
Well, these ones are just the denizens.
I mean, if we hit them so hard they can't stand up again, then we don't have to kill them.
Right. And, I mean, once you get to the actual fighting the champions and everything like that, it's more of a knockout elimination thing.
Good.
But when you're fighting the various creatures they brought along, you better be ready to kill them because they're not going to stand down because you said uncle.
I made it. I thought you were saying that we were going to be killing other fighters in this tournament.
No.
Oh, okay. If it's just monsters, that's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, we like some bloodshed and everything like that, but the paperwork alone would be astronomical.
This place really has come very far in just a short amount of time. Paperwork?
Well, we're just across the sea from Syrr.
I mean, last time I was here, barely a son of a bitch knew how to read.
What can I say? It's
amazing what we can do. And they did look down on us across the sea.
They don't realize that we are people.
I know. I mean, hell, you walk into one of their towns, they say, "Ah, it's a werewolf." No, it's a goddamn no. He's just trying to feed kids.
Well, and the concentration camps are pretty lame too.
Yeah.
That they are. We know that from first-hand experience.
Oh man, you guys are survivors?
Indeed.
I actually used to be in the pit as well for a little bit. It's kind of where I learned how to do the whole arena or organizing thing. I don't know if you remember, but they had a little fighting pit there.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That's a long callback.
Woo,
anyway, good luck in there. I've got five other teams to go brief on.
Very well, thank you.
Briefy McQueefs. And he walks away.
Ignore that last thing he says. He's always said that. I think it's like his family words. I don't know what language, but he's a good guy. Good guy. Really cares about his family.
I never understood no's, but at least at least you do.
So you guys are getting ready basically for the first round of combat. The Knoll guy kind of gave you like a little list of the people you're fighting, so hold on a second, let me pull up another thing here.
Yeah, what's the bracket?
Spoilers for viewers. So first you're going to be fighting denizens from the Grubs.
Okay.
Then second you will be fighting the Skull Chiefs. Then third you will be fighting the Wilderkin. Fourth, the Crusaders. Fifth, the Drasher. And sixth, Gonar.
Okay.
Is there anyone on the docket that Natir recognizes from the Grubs?
It doesn't actually list all of the other
Does it list the team members?
Yeah, it just lists the team names that you guys are going to be fighting in the order of.
Okay.
It's gonna depend on how many survive in the rounds who you're going to actually be going up against. I'm sure if you talk to someone, you could find that information. I don't have it handy with me. The Knoll Man. I'm guessing this is
Oh,
who I'm
that's all
talking
right.
as. Okay.
When was the last time you were home, Natir?
I mean, before. Oh, geez. It's been many years now.
Tale as old as time.
What tale? I'm sorry, I was dozing off.
Don't
Old
worry about it,
people.
human.
I need to worry about it. I acquire knowledge.
Champion just smiles at you.
Is it history related?
Oh no, we were just saying how it's been a while since I've seen the Grub Grubs.
Oh yes, I was gonna make a point about asking you if you felt more at home here.
Sorry.
It is nice to see my own kind.
Yeah, you pass by a couple of grub people on the way to your dormitory, and you were able to catch up a little bit. You didn't know them exactly, but they're like, "Oh yeah, I know Tony. Yeah, he's doing good."
Hey, Tony. Well, I wish if the Syrrans were only as receptive of me as they are of you, of your people are to you.
Well, you know, humans kind of suck sometimes.
It's true. Very greedy bastards.
Indeed. Lucky we have one of the few good ones.
Wait, who do you know?
Well, I was trying to be nice to you, Osrius, but sure, you're just an asshole. There you go.
Osrius feels conflicted for the rest of the conversation.
All right, I'm getting the fight organized. So you guys are kind of just hanging out in your prep room, listening to the crowd getting all excited as you can hear the grubs setting up their denizens for your fight. You're not really sure if you've already heard one round fight. You heard a lot of commotion already, but if so, there's only been one team that's gone before you on the grubs.
Okay.
I think as we get closer, Champion quiets down more, and except he does at one point starts like softly singing like this old chant song from his village way back, basically praising the mother mountain they grew up on. It's kind of his coping mechanism back in when he first started fighting.
And it's like
Not that you guys know that part, but yeah, he is singing that right now.
It's like that scene when Pippin's singing to the in Return of the King.
In a sense, but it's also kind of just like his way of like focusing.
What did I just put? Okay, yeah, name. Okay. So, after a while of waiting, one of the Knoll guy comes back to you and he says, "All right, it looks like it's about time. Are you ready?
Always.
Any last preparations you need to make before we get you sent in there?"
I just slip into a rage.
All right, I take that as a no.
I think we're ready.
Okay.
I think we're ready.
I feel like there's one missing. Where are the other drugs going?
To Mexico.
Please. Please. Bah! So you're led into the arena where they open up the gate from the other side. There's a bunch of people cheering, and the grubs announce their denizens that come out, and you notice a couple of few goblins, bugbears, hobgoblins, and what seems to be like one of the hobgoblins' commanders with them. And they kind of line
Alright.
up. They seem restrained, like they're not like, oh, we're just gonna go out and attack everybody. They're waiting for their signal to go. And an announcer announces you guys and goes, for fighting on the team for Viganor, we have champion, and everyone goes crazy over that because you're like kind of their folklore a little bit. And then Natir Jewelskin, and they also go pretty crazy because they're like, oh, it's a half-orc and she's fighting her own tribes, think this is gonna be exciting. And then they go, Osrius Mettenheim, and they go like, oh yeah.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Fuck you,
Don't worry,
human.
Osrius. You'll get some cheers.
And you hear like someone in the background being like, Harley Jarvis, I hope you fucking die.
Death.
All right. So, guys,
So
I'll
roll-
take the left.
Yeah, you guys have a moment to prepare.
Okay.
So I think I should go left, and Tyr, you should go right. And Ozers, you should use your magic to hold down the center.
Okay. I agree.
All
Keep
right.
it short, keep it direct.
Roll your initiatives.
And we crowd them into the middle, and you hit them with the AoEs.
Ooh, I got an unnatural 20.
You should be able to control and put everything in.
Okay.
Holy crap, I didn't have to fight with the turn order this whole time to enter my number in. Amazing.
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 Grade A quality. Mwah. Amazing.
Wait, where did this guy's roll go? Oh, all right. Well, fuck this guy then, I guess.
Hmm.
Is this a goblin right here in front of the...
Yeah, the short ones are goblins.
Okay. These are the bugbears?
Those are bugbears. Yep.
And
Okay.
what? These are the grubs?
Orcs.
Those are hobgoblins. Yeah.
Hobgoblins?
Hobgoblins.
Okay.
They're all
And that's
grubs,
commander.
kind of. Like they're buddies with the grubs.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that?
That's the commander, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's a special hobgoblin.
Yes. He's their troop, the commander of the troop here.
Okay. Alright, but these are all intelligent beings so that we just have to knock out? Or is this a killing round?
This one you at least need to drop their HP to 0.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Then I'm
think
just
for
gonna
flavor-
state here now.
Killing them
wanna
is
go-
fine.
Killing them is okay.
Yeah, they're not gonna be like, don't do that. That's
Right.
kind of like the idea. But if you really don't want to, you don't have to, as long as you removed them from the fight.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and then I guess I'll just say then champion doing strictly non-lethal damage this fight.
All right.
I'll do my best, champion.
Same as well. Can't say my magic is predictable.
I don't force my values on anyone else. This is just what I do.
Okay, Batman.
Oh, I got the wrong character sheet for this one, so I won't be able to see what he does. Hold on. Oh, here we
Stop
go.
by the auction house, check the mailbox.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was gonna start. Oh yeah, I gotta switch it over to arena music.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Is that like... Nah, I wouldn't say it. It's Cowboy Bebop, but
That
it
is
sounds,
totally
it
Cowboy-
reminded me of it.
It's
Is it?
actually Final Fantasy X.
Oh shit. I got gambooked.
I was gonna say it's not quite what I think it is.
It's not quite Tank, but it was close.
I thought it was Tank.
Oh, so close, so close.
Alright, I have to do something like... Okay. Music's set now. Okay. So Osrius, it's your turn first.
Check my spells, yeah? Oh shit, Mike. I'm gonna move in between me mates. Right. And then I'm gonna see if I can touch Champion and give him Dragon's Breath.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Are you willing?
Yeah, I'm willing. I don't know what it does, but I can assume.
Do you consent?
I consent.
Do you consent to my magicalness? Okay. Give me a second now. Double check and make sure. You touch a willing creature, spews magical energy from its mouth, provided it has one. Choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison damage. Until the spell ends, the creature can use an action to exhale energy from its chosen type in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in that cone must make a dex saving throw, taking which I'm casting it at 2 slots higher, so it does 4d6, let's say, cold damage.
Lightning.
Okay.
Oh, cold. Ooh, that's even better. No,
You
cold's even better.
Okay, cold. We'll stay with cold.
Yeah, cold.
It's cold-blooded.
I'm a Goliath. Cold damage is nice. Yeah, I like it.
On a successful save, they only take half damage. On a failed, they take all damage and the effect associated with the type of damage. And my second action, I'm gonna... Actually, my bonus, that's all I'm gonna do.
For some reason, it keeps taking me to just the basic hobgoblins, and I don't want that. I want to see the full fucking thing.
I don't want no basic hobgoblin, bitch.
Oh, here we go. Finally. Yeah, that's the shit.
Why do you keep calling me bitch?
Why do you keep calling me bitch? That's such a
I
great
love
fucking
you,
video.
bitch. I ain't ever gonna stop loving you, bitch.
Both classics.
Okay.
All right. So that was your turn?
Yes.
Okay. It is the bugbear's turn to go. Where are they? There they are. Okay. All right. So they're just going to kind of rush at you. That seems to be the main tactic for this troop here. So this guy is going to go 10, 20, 30. He's running up here. 10, 20, 30. They're both on either side of this weird siege tower they're using as a middle prop in the arena. Can I do anything here? They pull out javelins, and then that's their turn.
Ooh.
Natir.
All right. I'm going to run, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Have that eaten.
Forgot how big this
30?
arena is.
I'm going to
There's
go
a
run
fucking
up
siege tower.
here. And I'm going to shout out Pro 10 and gain
Okay.
2 AC.
All right. And then it is... That's your turn, right?
Yep.
Awesome. You're all protected. And then the hobgoblins are going. And then... So we're going to have these 3 run. 1, 2, 3. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. And then this guy is drawing his longbow and aiming at Natir. And he's making a shot with it.
I look at him like, what? What?
Ooh, it was an unnatural 20 to hit.
Well, guess what?
It
That
missed.
doesn't hit.
Nice. Okay, so his arrow like just had barely enough power to hit you, and so it just glances off of your armor. And then
I just brush it off.
it's Champion's turn.
Cool. Gonna run up into this guy's face and let's see. First thing I'm gonna do is so many options. Yeah, let's keep it simple this turn. We're gonna first go at him with the quarterstaff.
Okay.
Guessing a 10 is not gonna hit.
No, it doesn't hit.
That's cool. All right. Well then we'll take my extra attack. 26. I'm pretty sure.
That hits.
So that's 2 plus 5. Hold on, and then the cold damage, which I forgot to add, is another D4. 2. So that is 9 damage.
All right.
Then I'm going to key point flurry of blows. So and that's going to be 2 unarmored attacks with my new gauntlets of the Mountain King.
Okay.
So that's 2 plus 10. 6 plus 4 plus another D4. That's 2, so that's 12 damage. And then I'm going to another key point stunning strike him. So now he needs to make a wisdom save.
He fails, whatever it was.
Cool. So yeah, he is stunned this turn. And then in addition to that, actually no, I'm gonna make the other attack. So a 12, guessing does not hit.
No, it does not.
Okay. Well, on that last hit, I also want him to make me a dex save. Otherwise, he's thrown 15 feet back. No, strength save. My bad.
Okay. He fails.
Okay, yeah, he gets knocked back 15 feet.
Oh!
15
Oh! He
feet,
knocks
little
into
man.
this guy, and this guy gets knocked down. Huh. Huh.
And then I'll just take the rest of my movement to step up there. That's my turn.
Didn't you move up to him? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I still had more movement left though.
Gotcha.
I have a lot of movement.
So that was
He
just
likes to move it.
a movement and just one action?
Action, and then I'm a 5th level barbarian, so I took my extra attack.
Alright.
Yeah.
Then it's the goblins' turns. Where are they? They're over there, okay. I have them like scattered out on my screen. Well, these ones closest are gonna just rush in, and then they're gonna swing at you. I got a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Alright, it glances off of your sweet gauntlets. This guy also rushes in and swings. 14, misses again.
Yep, I knock his sword out of the way with my quarterstaff.
This one moves down here and is able to take a swing at Natir.
If he dares.
He gets a 15, so it glances off as well.
Aw.
He seems pretty scared. And this one also runs up to Natir and swings. And gets a 16. I'm guessing that fails.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the goblins. Now it's Mr. Warlord's turn, eh?
The warlord, you know it.
Okay. Okay, alright. This movement. Cool. 10, 20, 30. So he moves right there. And then he pulls out actually that's just about it.
Okay.
Oh, and then actually what he does is he casts leadership.
Ooh.
So for 1 minute whenever a non-hostile creature that it sees within 30 feet makes an attack roll or saving throw, it can add a d4 to it.
Okay.
So yeah, leadership. He just did it like an inspiration thing. I'm not going to put the symbol on them all, but I'll just put it on him. How about, we'll say.
Okay.
And that's his turn. Then it's Osrius. You're muted.
I'm gonna move up a little bit as an action,
All right.
and I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on this hobgoblin.
All right.
That's 18,
That hits. Just barely.
and I'm casting it at a slot higher, so it does 4d8. Feel the ice age, baby. 23
So how does he die?
damage. He just freezes like a statue.
And then now there's just a hobgoblin statue standing right next to Champion now.
And then I'm going to cast Chill Touch on... I'm sorry, not Chill Touch. Actually, I'm just going to spend my last action to ready myself to cast Shield from my staff.
Okay. Then it's the bugbear's turn.
Yeah.
So that one's stunned, so he can't do anything. This one pulled out a javelin, and even though the tear's right there, he's like, oh fuck, I gotta use this thing while I've got it, so he throws it at Osrius.
Then I do my reaction, right?
Yeah, you can do your reaction.
Okay. My AC is 20, I think just 20.
20 as a wizard?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And he rolled 19.
It like deflected off just as I put it up.
Yep, and the javelin goes down into the spike pit below you. And he's like,
Oh, I was gonna use that.
he's furious, and he uses his last action to draw his club again.
Okay.
Nadir.
Well, I guess let's start by taking a swing at this little cutie right here.
Smack him.
Since I have bolty attack, I'm just gonna roll 2d20 here. So that would be a unnatural 20 and a 28.
Let's both hit.
All right. Let's see. 6. Re-rolling the 2. Do. All right. So that would be 16 damage then to this guy.
How's he die?
Well, I guess I accidentally chopped his head off.
That happens.
And I yell out, oopsies. And then I take another swing at this guy.
All right. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? That's crazy. I've never seen that before.
Wow.
The odds on that. That's gotta be like a 1 in 400 odd. Is that right?
Double critical.
Oh my god. And I have
Or at least
savage
double
attack,
twice.
so I get an extra dice on my crit rolls.
Okay, so
Oh.
how does he die? Do you want to still roll? You can still roll the damage if you
I
want.
still want to roll to see how much damage I get.
Yeah, let's see how this plays out.
Okay, so that would be 66 then.
Can you roll to see if you recognize this poor little goblin that you are about to just destroy?
Yeah, I will. I'll roll.
I do feel.
Was he
bad
like
for this.
really nice to you as a child? You know, give you sweets and all that.
No, these are all pretty young goblins. You don't
Yeah.
recognize him. Yeah, he's before he was born after you were gone.
Okay.
All right, no personal drama there.
Okay, and I'm rolling one of those.
What have I done?
No, 2 of them. Okay, so that's 7 plus. So 11, 17, 22. Oh, there's another 2 in there. Whoops.
Math.
Oh, and that one's a 6. So 28 times 2, 56, I think.
56, yep.
That
So that's one of your hits? Or both of them?
was both together.
That's insane still.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Holy.
You killed it like 5 times in a row. 5 or 6 different times.
Jesus.
Yeah, that one I hit so hard with my sword that he just kind of like bloody mess splattered from Fallout.
Yeah, he just popped like a gore balloon.
Should I get in the flat side of your blade or something?
Yeah, just smack.
The mighty vice slap.
Alright, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
I guess it's the hobgoblin's turns. So this one spends an action getting up. Arr, arr. And then he's gonna try to run this way.
Okay, I guess I will. Let's go with the gauntlets on this attack.
Huh?
My opportunity attack.
Oh no, you don't get opportunity on him.
But he left my threatened zone.
Your threatening zone's 10 feet. What large?
Oh crap! The double.
Yeah, no, it's just where your feet are. You don't also occupy the space that your head is.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That threw me off. Okay, never mind. I don't. Yeah, you're right. I don't get an opportunity.
All right. And then that's his turn. This guy is going to rush down 10, 20, 30. I guess he's going to stand. Wait, was that 30 or
Just out of range of
just
me.
out of range? Yeah. Because that's as far as he could run, but not because he's a coward. That's what he says.
Oh, okay.
And then this one Doc knocks another arrow and shoots at Natir again. And misses. So he throws down his bow and draws his sword. Now it's Champion's turn.
Okay. So this goblin will get an opportunity attack because I'm gonna go 10 feet over here.
All right, and there's this goblin here too. He's just kind of hidden here. I'm gonna send to back.
Yeah, but
There he is.
I'm staying in his threatened range. I'm not. I'm
Okay,
not
gotcha. All right, so this guy is gonna swing. Oh,
Has to be
he got a 22.
Oh, he hits.
Okay. Yeah, long sword. That's okay. He did 9 slashing damage.
So he did 4 slashing damage.
Okay. He grazed you as you ran away.
Yeah.
Do you have resistance to slashing?
Yeah, I'm in a rage right now. And I'm a bear totem barbarian, so I resist everything except psychic damage.
Oh god.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the that ice breath to hit these 3 guys.
Okay. How long does this stun last, by the way? Till the end of this turn?
Yeah,
That's
to the end of my turn.
Yeah, that's
my
what I thought.
next turn. So yeah, so he auto fails, so it's just the other 2.
Oh, okay. What stat am I rolling?
It's going to be a dex save.
Who? Okay, he auto fails. Dex. Oh, okay. The
And I believe
goblin
it's
got
like-
20.
Okay, so one takes half damage.
The first goblin, I guess, and the second goblin got 14.
So yeah, one fails, one passes. So it's how many d6s? Ozrius?
Oh, for the dragonfire thing. Okay, 5d6. Okay, they're probably both dead anyway.
So that's 20 cold damage.
Yeah, alright. So how do all 3 of these guys die?
Well, they all just get they all just. It's like a cartoon. They're just frozen in ice bricks.
So now you've got like 4 frozen people. One's like a statue, and the other 4 are like the other 3 are like icicles.
Yep. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20 extra attack. Going with the quarterstaff. 13.
That misses.
I am rolling so low on these hits. Ugh. All right,
Still
well,
killing
we're gonna.
the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Have you been drinking, friend?
I'm gonna go ahead and do another key point, and we're gonna flurry of blows on him.
All right.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So that is 2, 7, 12. So 19. And what do you multiply that by for you guys?
2.
2. So that's he is
38.
knocked the fuck out on the ground.
Yeah, you just clocked him out.
Mm-hmm. So it's all, and I went. So this was a 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and I will end my turn.
All right, it's the Hobgoblin Warlord's turn. He's like, oh my god, what the fuck? He is going to... Sorry, he's got way more on his thing going. Okay, he's going to rush in. All right, here. And swing like crazy at Andy. And he's got multi-attack. He can make 3 melee attacks for an action.
Wow. I don't get that till like level 11 or something.
So he got a 27 on the first swing.
Fine, that hits.
So he does 9 slashing damage. Oh shit. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, 9 slashing damage. That's right. And then he swings again. That one he only got... He didn't get high enough. That's a 16.
Nope, that does not hit.
And he got even lower. So he didn't connect any of the last few blows there.
Lucky swing.
Oh, it can make you take an extra 4d6 damage since you're within range of one of its allies, or since it's within range of one of the allies, one of its allies. Wait, let me make sure.
Pac-Man
If that
probably.
creature, actually no, you're not within. Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
It's only if that creature is within 5 feet of you, and you don't actually have any of his allies within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, so they're all dead.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't get to do that. That's his
I
turn.
didn't
all
mean to
Osrius.
kill them. It just kind of happened.
Osrius.
One moment.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know if I actually had my mic on when I said that. Oh, I'm gonna grab a soda real quick. Is that okay?
No.
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 Fine.
You have your ass right there, mister. No, you can get this.
You need to get some water. You need to drink some water.
Yeah, get some water in your
I
stomach.
got water.
Oh, okay, he's got water.
I went and I got myself an adult soda.
Bev,
drank
Bev,
mine
I've been
already.
telling the boy he needs to drink more water. He's not drinking enough water, Bev. I don't know what to do with the boy.
Send him to military school. That's what I did with my son.
Ah, Sheboygan.
I'm gonna see if I can. Has the leader been injured at all?
No, not yet.
Alright, then
But trust me, he will be.
I'm considering if I should even cast it because you could just one-shot him.
Yeah,
I
I'd
might.
say save your powerful stuff.
Yeah, just use cantrips right now.
We like sports and we don't care who knows.
I'm gonna do chill touch on the leader that's attacking.
All right.
That tier.
Little icy hand.
Can I give a little icy poo?
Oh, what do you guys think of the names I gave my weapons?
I think they're pretty cool.
What'd you name your weapons?
So the gauntlets and the gauntlets. Yeah.
Oh
we got
yeah.
staff.
I didn't even realize that that's what it was. I was just like, oh, I thought you were using like item stats that were similar or something like that were already existed. That's pretty cool.
Yep. No, I named them.
That's pretty dope. Elsa's staff.
I got a 15 to hit.
Staff of the Winter Queen.
What's the name of the witch from Narnia? It's just the witch,
The
isn't
White
it?
Witch.
God damn
The
it.
White Witch.
Yeah.
Switch or
She has a
something?
name in
The White
the.
Witch.
Yeah. I mean, she does have a name in The Magician's Nephew, but
I got a 15 to hit.
On what again? Which one? Oh, the Hobgoblin Warlord? That does not hit, no.
Damn. I'm gonna try again. Okay, I got like 29.
That hits.
And then I'll roll. Wait, what does it do? Okay. So I had a 2d8 necrotic damage, and that's just life it can't regain, and its total life is lowered.
Oh. 9?
Yeah, 9.
Yep.
99 wasp
You
balloons.
frostbite his weenus.
Twist his nipples.
One of his nipples breaks off, but you can't see it from under the armor.
Ow.
That would do way more damage than it actually did.
Really hurt.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright, it's the one surviving bugbear's turn. And he's gonna move right in between all this shit. And he's gonna swing on the tier.
Oh, what a silly boy. Thanks for coming closer.
Ooh, that's a good hit. What is that? It's a 22.
That barely hits.
Oh.
Is your AC 22?
It's 21.
Ah, okay.
4, 7, that's 11. Doing it old school style. 13 piercing damage. It's a morning star, I guess.
13 damage.
Spiky ball.
Spiky
Ooh, I almost
ball.
felt that one.
Little dawn. It doesn't have multi-attack, so that's all it does. Oh, wait. It deals 1 extra die of its damage when it hits with it? Oh. Weird. Okay. Yeah, you actually take a little bit more damage than that, Andy. Sorry.
How much?
6 more.
Okay.
Alright, so that's that bugbear's turn. Now it's your turn.
Well,
Bye-bye,
time to
Mr.
return the favor. Yeah, that's 2 22s to hit.
Those both hit. Yep.
And that's 20 damage.
You fuck it up real hard. Like it's like mortally wounded, grabbing its guts, holding onto its morning star still. It's using its morning star to prop itself up.
And it still wants to fight me?
It's giving the little tussle gesture. It's like, bring it. I think I got this.
Okay, buddy. You know what? Maybe what I do actually is cast a... Yeah. I'm going to cast a Thunder Wave, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, reliable.
There's no casualty possibility here. You're good. This is like the first time you'll ever cast it and not kill someone in his.
Yeah, so
Anywho.
okay. So let's see. 15 feet. Yeah, it's just these three guys then that get hit.
What do they
Um,
They have to make saves?
they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a fail from the bugbear. That is a fail from the war chief. 12 doesn't pass, right?
Nope.
And the hobgoblin got 12 as well. Yep, they all failed.
They're all supposed to be like pretty hardy boys.
Yeah.
Hearty wee
Alright.
boys.
Then they all take 2d8 thunder damage and are pushed 10 feet away. And there's a massive boom that everyone in the audience hears. Alright, all three of them take 11 damage.
11. Okay, how does this guy die?
That guy? Oh, I clap my hands together and a giant wave emits from me, and the bugbear, his skin partially rips off of his body as he goes flying backwards with his two comrades.
He kind of just
Brings back
sprinkles
memories.
bones on him. And then, yeah, the hobgoblin's really fucked up. He's, like, barely alive. His eyes are, like, rolling around in his skull. One's hanging out.
Okay, and oh, that wasn't a cantrip. Then never mind, that's my turn.
Okay, I guess it's the hobgoblin's turn. Is it just him? No, there's still the one way back there. Yeah, he drew his sword. So he's going to go 10, 20, 30. He's here, there now. This one, he kind of realizes he's fucked. So he's going to run 10, 20, 30 over there. And he's drawing his longbow. He's like, ugh, trying to knock an arrow in. And that's their turn. Champion.
Cool. I'm going to use my last key point to Step of the Wind and get all the way over here in between these two.
All right.
And then I'm going to take my first attack. I'll go in quarterstaff and we'll do it on War Chief.
Okay.
14.
Misses.
Okay. We'll do extra attack on him. 17.
Misses again. Glances off his
Wow.
his badass plate armor.
Okay. Then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna deck the hobgoblin in the face. Unarmored strike.
Okay.
17.
That misses.
Okay.
Your blow kind of hits him right in the breastplate, even though you're aiming for his face, and it kind of bounces off.
Okay. That's my turn.
It's the warlord's turn.
What
Be
you
nice
got,
if
cheeky
I
boy?
could stop rolling like garbage.
They also have very high AC.
Well, on all these, I am rolling a 9.
Oh,
Like on the 17s, I'm rolling a 9, and then I just have a +8.
wow. Yeah, that's a bummer. He's gonna swing at you. He's got multi-attack.
Okay.
He got a 23 to hit the first one.
23 hits.
He does 7 slashing damage.
So he does 3 slashing damage.
Then he's gonna swing again. That one is only a 16.
That misses.
All right, and then he swings again,
My armor class is a 20.
and they got a 21. That last one,
Okay.
and he got a where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Keep thinking that's the D12. And he got 7 slashing damage again.
So another 3.
And
I
then,
have lost 10 damage this fight.
since you are within 5 feet of an ally, he's gonna roll another 4d6 damage.
Okay. What type of damage is it?
That's slashing as well.
Okay.
So 15 total slashing damage there. So
It's a
7.
Okay.
Huh?
Ooh.
And then yeah,
Felt that one.
that was one turn. So it's gonna go again. Oh, that one misses. That's a 12. That one misses. That one was a 13. Oh, that one hits. That one is a 23. And he does 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's his turn. Atris.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the leader.
Alright. I'm picturing he's like the Urukai that killed Boromir.
That's exactly what I was
Is
picturing.
that really? Yeah, that's totally what I was picturing too. That's funny.
He has to succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Does he have advantage on that? He does. Or not advantage, but he has an additional modifier. Ooh, we got an unnatural 20.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, that's poopy. See what else I can do. I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness on him.
Okay. What does he have to roll for that one? Or is that a hit?
I have to make a roll. I got 21 to hit.
Oh, that just barely hits.
Shit. I'm gonna spend a second spell slot to make it 3d8 poison damage.
Right.
He takes 12 poison damage, and is poisoned until the end of my next turn.
That means he has disadvantage on shit, right?
Yes. And that's all I can do.
Alright. Then I guess it's Bugbear's turn, but he's dead. So it's Natir's turn.
I cast Firebolt at this guy.
At the leader guy?
Nah, this hobgoblin that's almost dead.
Oh, okay.
Coward.
Yeah, the coward one. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was like all in zoomed in cinematic mode there. Guessing that misses.
Poopy. Probably. What is my thing for that?
I just realized I can get rid of Hobgoblin and Bugbear's character sheets.
Yeah, I don't think a 9 will hit.
Nope. Yeah, you guys are left with the most armored of the ones.
Well, even though I missed, I'm gonna go ahead and move up next to the leader here. And since I used a cantrip as an attack, I can use War Magic to make a bonus attack on this guy.
Eldritch Knight.
Yeah. But I don't get multi-attack with it, so that's just a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 12 damage.
Ooh, that's the best roll you could have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have gash in his side, and he grabs it, and he's like, "Ah, my tit!
My tatties.
You've gotten better at fighting.
Do I know you?
I don't expect you to remember me, but we sparred a few times when we were children. Anyway, this isn't the time to have this discussion."
Well, maybe you should surrender so we don't have to kill you.
Maybe you should surrender.
I got money on the line. Sorry.
Oh, I don't think you have any hope of that.
We're kicking your ass.
We're kicking your ass.
I can see why you don't remember him.
We're winning this fight by a lot.
All right. Well,
I refuse to concede.
good luck to you then.
Thanks. You too. Okay, so that was your turn?
Mhm.
Alright, Hobgoblin's turn. This boy is gonna fire his bow at you. That's a 14. That misses, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
And so he's gonna knock another arrow. And I think that's basically his turn. This guy's gonna swing at Champion. That misses. So he's gonna use his second turn to swing again. That is also a miss. That's a 9. So yeah, the Hobgoblin sucked balls. Now it's Champion's turn.
So we're going Hobgoblin 23.
Okay, that hits.
Alright. That is a total of 13 damage.
Alright, how do you incapacitate him?
So I do I twirl my quarterstaff in my hands. I bring it up. I stop right by his face, make him kind of freak him out, and then I just tap him on the forehead and knock him out.
Sure.
And then I round around and I swing at leader. 15 doesn't hit. Have it move, so we're gonna go ahead and swing again.
Eric.
You didn't see nothing.
Doesn't hit.
I did.
And bonus action unarmored attack. 17.
That does not hit.
That's my turn.
Alright, I guess it's his turn.
Just clang, clang, clang right off his armor.
Yeah, he's got some big ass bulky armor, so you're punching for the weak spots, but it extends so much. His collars are huge. You never judge right and keep hitting it.
He's clearly compensating. That's why he's going for thick armor, because he knows he can't handle it otherwise.
Handle it.
Handle it. I'm going to have him attack Champion again, since he. Or wait. Yeah, he's going to attack Champion first. And he's got multi-attack.
Brilliant.
Miss. That's a 12. Oh, that's a hit. That's a 26. Does 12 slashing damage.
6 slashing damage.
And then he does that one, I think, is a miss. 8 plus 9. Yeah, that's a miss.
Mhm.
And then he swings at Natir for his second action.
I imagine he's just wildly flailing in the air. And for the most part, I'm knocking. Yeah, for the most part, I'm knocking it away. But every now and then, because he's just so wild, he gets that random gash in.
Yeah, basically. 22. Does that hit?
Fine.
Fine.
I guess.
He does 13 slashing damage with that hit.
This is for laughing at me when I asked you out.
Oh, that's another hit for sure. That's a 28.
Okay.
This is for that
Jesus.
wedgie when we were
He's got a
kids.
great bonus on his hits, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's got plus 9. Got 9 slashing damage on that. And he's going to do an extra 4d6 on you.
Okay.
Ow.
$14 extra slashing damage.
How do you get that extra damage?
Martial advantage.
What does that do?
Once per turn, it deals an extra 4d6 damage to a creature it has hit with a weapon attack. As long as a creature is within 5 feet of it, too. Oh, wait.
So I took 9, which put me to
Hold
38.
on a second. So never mind. You don't get that 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, because all his people are dead. How's he getting it?
And then that's its turn. Osiris.
I'm going to move up to the siege tower, I assume. And I attempt to climb it.
All right, give me an acrobatics check.
Oh dear.
I got a
Ooh.
22.
You climb up it like Legolas up anything that he tries to climb up.
Ah, just like my youth.
You Altaired it.
I hear eagles. And that's all I can do.
Okay, Natir.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and swing at this guy.
Swing away, Jack.
Oh, and I got a nat 20 and a
Oh.
19.
Well, the nat 20 hits.
Okay.
The 19 does not.
Then let's see what we do there. Rerolling the 2. Nice. So that's 24 damage.
24 damage. Oh!
Is he still standing?
Oh yeah, he's still standing, but you cut another big gash into his side and you took off a couple of his fingers.
Ooh. All right. Well, let's do it again. 22 and the 14 misses.
22 hits.
And that would be another 10 damage.
Oh! And yeah, you stab him in the side, but he's still just like coming at you. The fighting's become even more intense.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, it's the last surviving hobgoblin's turn. He fires his arrow at Natir.
Lame.
Weak
That's an
sauce.
18. That
Fucking
misses.
misses.
I'm gonna see if he gets a chance. Nope, he does not reload fast enough. So he docks another arrow and chills. Now it's Champion's turn.
All right.
Fuck him up.
Here we go. Just if I can just like roll higher than an 11. There we go. 22.
Oh,
That
now
hits.
that's a hit. That's a hit right there, mister.
That's going to be 10 damage.
You hit him right in the face and break his nose.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Then we're coming out with another staff. Well, that's not going to hit. Another staff. That's going to hit.
That hits.
And that's going to be another 9 plus 11 damage.
All right, how do you incapacitate him?
Yeah, so judging from my last few hits missed, I changed up my tactics and I instead like go for his legs, like sweep the leg, and as he's falling, I bring my staff back up over my head and then boom right in his face, knocking him out and on the ground.
And he's out cold.
And then that's my turn. No one's in range for my bonus action.
That's Osrius' turn.
Oh yeah, because that dickhole's still alive over there.
Yep, just
Yeah.
the one guy. He's like, oh god. I think he realizes how fucked he is.
Do I have advantage since I'm on the high ground?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Still have Anakin.
I hate you.
We ain't getting out of this arena alive, boy. I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness on him and add an extra spell slot, so it does 3d8 if I'm successful, I think. Yeah.
Roll the hit.
I got an 18.
You got an 18?
Yeah.
Barely hits him.
Oh. He got 8 poison damage.
How does he die?
He melts into a pool of acidic jelly.
Yep,
Ooh.
it's like when you use a plasma gun in Fallout.
Grody.
You
It's
know,
just a puddle.
I said I wasn't gonna stop you guys from killing, but that was excessive. And then I also like look at the bloody chunks that were once goblins that Natir left.
I
Very
said I didn't
excessive.
mean to.
The crowd is going wild and cheering like mad as the announcers declare you guys victors.
Where's my money? Oh wait, I have to win the whole
Besides, a
thing.
little blood ought to, get these orcs on our side a little more.
So you guys get 2,475 experience apiece.
Wait, how much?
2007. How much?
2,475 apiece. It's 9,900 total.
Okay, cool.
Or actually, I guess there's just 3 of you. So that actually comes out to 3,300 apiece.
Oh, cool.
This math was all figured with David being part of the party. I already had it like outlined and stuff.
What is going on with my computer?
All
The hell?
right.
All right, so I'm trying to like bring up the calculator on my computer,
Uh-huh.
but then anytime I click on the search bar, like it just starts zooming through all the options, and it's
That's weird.
That is
That
weird.
is weird.
all right.
Okay.
There we go. All right, so 3,300.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna use the calculator on my phone.
My experience.
Wait,
now
actually,
is,
I have the same.
What were you gonna say?
I have the same amount of experience as you guys. What did you guys get?
Oh, then the total is 55,486.
Yep.
55,486. Okay. What's the level up, Mark?
I'm looking that up right now. The next level up for 10 is 64,000.
6. Okay.
Oh,
So we still got 9,000 to go.
Wait. Yeah. I just didn't change the level on here.
You
that's
guys will
all.
probably get there during this tournament, I think.
Yeah, actually, yeah. If we got that
I-
much from these low level fucks.
I don't know if you guys have oh yeah, I'll have to put you back on the map there. Hold on, I'll bring you back just for a second. I don't know if you noticed, but Aurelian is watching you guys fight.
yeah, he's a little
Yeah.
bystander.
Oh, he's in the stands there.
He's like,
I imagine
"Woo."
he's just like,
He's like,
He's
what
just
the? He's like, what happened? I think I showed up at the wrong time, guys. I'm sorry.
Dude, you overslept. What's wrong with you?
For like a day. It's crazy.
I imagine that he's like high as fuck, and he's just
Yeah.
like actually just like chilling up in the stands. Like somehow he got all these like lush elven curtains and pillows, and he's just like smoking a hookah, just watching the tournament. Like, yeah, this is
Pretty
wild. I wish I was there, man.
Shit.
I hope David actually has tuned into the stream briefly to see like what's going on. Because he's babysitting. So I'm
Okay.
imagining he's still around.
He's babysitting.
Are we getting any sort of rest after this match?
Yeah, so you guys go back into your like training room, locker rooms, and you guys are like debriefed and said, okay, come back tomorrow for your next arena or whatever, and you guys can
Oh,
basically
cool.
spend.
Long rest.
It's a long rest.
Thank goodness.
First day's done.
Yeah, I needed that. I actually took quite a bit of damage in that fight.
I'm at 72 hit points.
You were at 72
Yeah, out of 100.
out of 100. Okay.
I'm a big beefy boy. And when I'm in a rage, I have double cold resistance.
Does that mean you take no damage from cold?
No, I just have to half.
Okay.
So it's quarter.
Yep.
Quarter powder with cheese and no ice.
So now is a good intermission because I'm pulling up the next fight.
Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom then.
I'll need at least 5 minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, that went it's funny because it was supposed to be for 4 people, and it was supposed to be a harder experience than it seemed to be.
Well, I mean, I actually did get down to like a third of my health.
They were kind of
Yeah.
focusing you for a bit, but you are kind of the tank of the group.
Yeah, kinda. I don't know.
Unless
Me,
Aurelian's like
me
in a
and
bear form.
Yeah, and Champion's like pretty much just as tanky as me.
Yeah, he is pretty beefy. He's more of a DPS, but he's beefy too.
He actually has more HP than I do.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think is actually Natir probably could, on average, do more damage than I do. It's just because, especially with the rules of how you guys do combat, I just
Yeah.
have so many attacks, and I can do so many attacks in one turn that I can quickly catch up.
Yeah. Yeah, that flurry of strikes or whatever, that shit's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm setting up these things. I'm trying to use the most of my monitor space so I can like I don't have to flip between monsters' attributes. I can just kind of like look. Oh, there's what that one does.
Yeah, so I made a mistake. I actually can't stunning strike right now. So
Okay, that's okay.
going
I don't
for
think
it.
that would have been too big of a difference.
Yeah, but yeah, at least not until we level up. Once we level up, then I can stunning strike.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, but because of that, but even without stunning strike, I can flurry of blows, and then I can choose to make that person go prone or get knocked back 15 feet, as long as they make either a dex or a strength save.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
What is it?
I can summon a demon.
You can.
Ooh.
From a scroll.
Is it a lesser demon or a greater demon?
Here. Behind.
Hold on. Greater demon.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
Do
I
you have a
scribed
way
it into
to
my
like
spell book.
do you have a way to like dispel it when we don't need it anymore?
Probably not.
Oh,
Oh, I
well.
can banish it. I can banish it.
Probably
Okay,
not.
okay. It's just like, oh fuck, like
I'm a
'cause
wizard,
that
not
thing
a
that would
priest.
definitely turn on us.
Oh, by the way, speaking of tanky wizards, have you seen the Blade Singer wizard?
No, is that from the new expansion?
Yep. So, as a Blade Singer wizard, you get access to light armor, and then one martial weapon of your choice. But that isn't ranged, so it has to be like a sword or an axe or an ace, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
But in addition to that, at second level, you get your Blade Song ability, which when the Blade Song is activated, you add your intelligence modifier to your AC.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is a wizard that is designed to be a frontline fighter. At
That's
An
sixth
cool.
actual
level, they
battle.
get At sixth level, they get the extra attack ability.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
So they're like a spell sword. They're almost like an Eldritch Knight, I guess, but like
Yeah, in
better
a way.
spells.
yeah, but like way better. Well, except they don't get shields or a higher access to armor. So,
They just get a little buff.
but in terms of magic abilities, I mean, they're a wizard.
I cast Fireball on myself.
Ha 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 ha.
Though, if you really want to go tanky, then cross class out with the new Psy Knight or Psy Warrior.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
I heard they actually added a bunch of stuff to make Rangers good too.
Yeah, I mean, so there's the new optional class features, which kind of basically turned it into the revised Ranger from the Unearthed Arcana. See, hold on, I can pull it up really quick while we're waiting. Ranger optional feature. So, one of them you can replace the the Wilderness Explorer ability with Canny, which allows you to choose one skill proficiency. Choose one skill that you're proficient at, and then double it. And then you can also read and write 2 additional languages.
Oh, that's cool.
And then at 6th level, your walking speed increases by 5, and you gain a climbing and swimming speed equal to your walking speed.
Ooh.
And then at 10th level, as an action, you can give yourself a number of temporary hit points equal to 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier. You can use this as an action a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and then you have to just long rest before you can do it again. And then you also get the favorite foe. So when you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can call on your mystical bond with nature to mark that target as your favorite enemy for 1 minute, or until you lose concentration. And the first each of your turns that you hit the favorite enemy, you can do an extra 1d4 damage. And then you can do that a proficiency number of times per long rest.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. And then at 6th level, it goes to a 1d6, 1d8, and then a 1d8 at 14th.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then just new spells for the ranger. And fighting styles as well.
That's pretty tight. I've always liked the idea of Ranger, but they've always been so shitty.
Mm-hmm. Pick a favorite enemy. I favor Fae. Well, cool. We're gonna be fighting demons this campaign.
Yep.
Well, I mean that's why they've added rules for guidelines for the Tashas, but that's why it's so important to have that session 0, where you have a chance to talk to your DM about like, hey, what kind of campaign are we building? So then you can build your character with some idea of the world you're going into, which makes sense because if you're a person living in the world that you're playing in, you would have some backstory going in. You would know what's going on in your world. So yeah, you can tailor it a little bit. And then that's why you can play your ranger, and then okay, we're going to be fighting a lot of celestials and a lot of Arctic areas. Well, guess what my favorite terrain is? Guess what my favorite enemy?
I dig.
That's why everyone in my game's like totally anti-undead all the time.
Yep.
Disclaimer, everything's dead and already trying to kill living things. Well, not everything, most things.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I could also cast Ice Storm.
Okay, I think I understand all of the animals. Are we ready?
I am ready,
Yep.
comrade DM.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys come back for day 2 of the tournament, and you're briefed that you're going to be fighting against the Skull Chiefs, who have perfected their necromantic magics. And haven't perfected it, but they're getting a grip of it ever since Osrius taught them more about it. So they send in some denizens that you guys get to fight. You guys are let out into the arena after doing whatever kind of preparations you want to do, which are...
None here. I'm a pretty straightforward kind of fighter.
Alright. So, yeah, roll for initiative.
Alright, let's not roll like shit today.
Same roll. Cool, I don't even gotta change it.
I got 13.
Oh, they got some
Okay.
skeletal minotaurs.
It's that fucking shit.
What the fuck? I'm an ogre!
You're a zombie now, Shrek.
I made that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I couldn't find an ogre zombie token that was easy to use, so I was just like, fuck it. I'll make my own.
I only told him he's dead. I didn't teach him this.
Alright, so do you guys already put your initiatives in?
Yeah.
Alright. Then it looks like it's champion first. Looks like everyone rolled pretty low this game.
Alrighty, I am going to move right up here between these two boys,
What was the plan?
and we're gonna go for this one first with the staff. 17.
Oh, that hits.
That's going to be 13 damage.
Ah. Yeah, you
And you know
wallop
what?
one of its arms off.
Well, you know what? We're gonna keep on the same one with the quarterstaff. That's gonna hit. And then that's going to be another 10 points of damage.
Alright, so you just go in and kill the first one. How do you do it?
Yeah, I just knock its leg off, knock its head off, and try to hit the ogre with the head.
You fling the head back at the ogre, but it like glances off of this structure here and topples between them, the minotaur and it.
Cool. And then I'm going to key point flurry of blows on the other zombie.
Alright.
21. That's going to be 13 points of damage.
Alright, yeah, you do exactly the same. You wallop the opposite arm off on this one.
Cool. But it's still standing.
It's still standing.
Good. Ooh, an 11.
That misses.
All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, it's the ogre zombie's turn. 30, okay. So it's gonna just kind of like boom, 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 and that's basically where it can end its thing, and it just kind of roars at champion. And then this one is gonna
I
go.
roar back.
This one's gonna go fucking boom, boom, boom. He's realizing he has to walk away around. He didn't realize the rest of his people are going to be slower than him. And it's Osrius' turn.
All right.
Bring the fire.
Let's see here. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on this guy.
Do you like how I use the Fallout ghouls instead of like...
I was gonna say they looked familiar.
Yeah. Feral ghouls.
Ghouls. Are they ghouls or are they zombies?
I guess you would
Well,
know.
there's-
They're ghouls.
Okay.
They're ghouls. Okay.
Yeah, zombies and ghouls are two different monsters.
Ghouls are just
They're all
faster
dead
zombies.
to me.
That looks like nothing, doesn't it?
Get it? They're all dead to me.
He said all.
What a dad joke.
So you're casting chill touch on it? Does it
Yeah.
have to make a save or something?
I gotta make a roll.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that
Natural
hits.
20!
Natural
Yeah.
20.
I'm gonna cast that at... Actually, no, I just get it normally. So it's 2d8 times 2, I guess.
Yep.
24 necrotic.
All right. How does it die? Wait, necrotic? Actually, no, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're good. How does it die?
I just I grab his face and I cave it in with the clasp of the chill touch effect.
That's another ghoul drop the bust.
That was my first action, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you critted.
I'm gonna ready to cast shield again from my staff in case
Okay.
if something comes at me.
All right. Natir?
Okay. I will run. Let's see. Okay. You know what? We're gonna run up right here, I think. And I'm gonna yell out Proton again.
All right. Your
That's my
AC's
turn.
22, right?
21.
21. Blackjack. Ghoul's turn. This one's gonna swing at Champion.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's gonna claw at you.
Okay.
Oh, not the claws, mate. Oh no, please, not
14.
the claws.
Yep, that's a miss.
I'm gonna try again. Oh, he got a 22.
Oh, he got a hit.
You got to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
No.
Really? With a +9? Okay.
Oh.
So first you take 6 slashing damage,
Okay, so I take 3 slashing damage.
and you rolled an 11.
Yep.
You barely passed. You're good.
Oh, cool.
Whew.
Jesus, yeah. I mean, Christ. I have a +9 in Constitution.
Oh wow. Oh boy. Yeah, so it's pretty hard to fail that one for you then. Hey, Athena.
Yeah,
Let's play with the dice.
If 11 just passed, then I have to nat 1 to miss.
Okay, so it missed its attack. So this one is gonna rush at Natir. It's gonna be like, crazy 28 days zombie later. 28 days later, zombie fast at you. And then it's gonna swipe at you with its claws.
It's like it's gonna take a
And it
dump
misses.
on the kid's face.
It does kind of look like it's doing that. Hey,
28 days later was good. 28 weeks later was shit.
I know.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't. I don't think it was terrible, but it was definitely not nearly as good.
Dude, that whole like side plot they had with like their dad being a zombie or something.
Oh yeah, no, that
fucking
was
dumb.
terrible. That was dumb as shit. That part made me just go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Athena.
I still want
oh
a
my-
28 years later.
That'd
Or
be interesting.
first a 28 months later, and then a 28 years.
We're
That'd
getting
be cool.
close to that time
be
anyway.
down.
It was like what, 2001, 2002? First one.
Yeah.
Though at the same time, I'm also kind of over endless sequels, so maybe not. Let's not do that.
20
So
years ago.
this guy is gonna shuffle up to here. That's as far as he can go, but he's gonna stare at Andy, and you need to make a wisdom save.
Ooh.
What if I'm not looking at him?
It's as long as it can see you. Well, I mean, as long as you can see it, that's true. But did you see this little girl?
Wisdom, huh?
She's like, love me.
I got a
Please.
7.
Oh,
Does that fail?
that does fail. Ow.
Then I'm gonna wait.
Fail.
Then I'm going to use Indomitable. I can re-roll a saving throw that I fail, but I have to use the new result, and it's only once per long rest.
Okay, give that a try. That's gonna be useful.
Well, it didn't work.
Ooh. So you
It's even
are
lower.
frightened until the end of this guy's next turn,
Meaning what? I can't move towards him?
meaning that you have to take your whole turn to basically run away from it when it's your turn.
Okay.
Let me double check there.
I think that's a special fear condition. With normal fear, you can't approach it, and you have to act afraid of it, and that's kind of up to the player on what does it mean to be afraid. But if there's certain
Okay, yeah, no, you have.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna actually read it. You have disadvantage. Oh my god, my window's too slow and it's taking forever to load to it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while it's in my line of
And
sight.
yeah, you can't willingly move closer to it.
Okay.
All
I can
right,
work
yeah.
with that.
So that's how that works. We'll have you. What's a good fear symbol then?
Hold on, I got one. Let's see.
You're gonna pick one.
Yeah.
All right. And then this one is
Perfect.
it's gonna walk up to Champion and then it's going to do a multi-attack. It can first. It's going to stare at you. Actually, no. We're going to make it do the rotting fist first. It's going to swing its fist at you.
Okay.
What is a D12? Why did I roll that? Okay, it still doesn't hit. Yeah, 9. So it slaps its fist against you, feebly, and then it stares at you and makes you do a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, just checking one thing. Ah, dang it, that's only the berserker. Damn it. Wisdom, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Hold on, I'm reloading the page, but that didn't look good.
It's a 6.
6. Okay. So yeah, you're frightened as well now.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I'm so startled right now.
Yeah, I don't have the type of rage that makes me ignore that.
This is just where she wants to sit. It's like she can tell that I have my webcam on. And she
You're
knows.
so cute, Athena.
Anything you're paying attention to, I guess you'll want to pay attention to as well.
We's a good girl. We's a good girl. Okay, so that was their turn. Now it's the Minotaur skeletons. Holy shit, they all get to go now. This guy's gonna go wobble. Wait, how many can it move? Where is he? Athena, Jesus Christ. Please, it's too much. I don't have the focus. Come on, kitty.
2 of those.
Oh, it's
2
over
of
here. It's where I looked over the field.
2 of those. Okay.
Please. Please. Oh, it can move 40. Holy shit. Okay, so 1, 10, 20. Actually, it's right here. So it's actually just walking up towards Champion. Only got 10 feet there.
Hey.
This motherfucker's in his way.
You're in my
Don't
way,
worry.
motherfucker.
I'll move him in just a moment.
Athena, stop! Athena! Sorry.
Wear like a scarf.
She's like really wants to play with my dice right now, and so I'm like moving it around and around my desk. So she's moving around my desk, and my ADD is not catching along with it too well. I'm trying to figure out how to move this guy. That's all I'm trying to do. I guess he's just gonna kind of go this way.
Yeah, that works. Going
And
for
then
a
this
flanking
guy's
maneuver.
gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's right on the edge of this thing here, and he's gonna try to swipe at you, Andy.
Fine.
Swipe or no swiping.
Swiper, no swiping.
What if I
Swiper,
swipe
no
right?
swiping.
16, it misses.
Oh, he swiped left.
Oh wow, pussy has appeared.
Athena! You're driving me crazy. You're driving me crazy right now, kitty.
This is a better day too. Meow.
Yeah.
Just chill out in your bed, alright? Be a good girl. Try it out. I'm gonna try putting the dice down here.
Alright, ghosties, what's up with you?
Sorry. Alright. The ghosty goes oh over to you. And then it's gonna use its gosh damn attack thingy on you. It's gonna try to life drain you.
It's a goddamn ghost.
Ghost?
Got 8 to hit, so it missed. And then this one is gonna go oh, and it's gonna float up to the top here. And then this one's gonna go oh. Where is it starting? Over here. 10. Oh my god. 20. 30. It's gonna pop over here next to
Oh
you,
my
and it's gonna
lord.
life drain Andy.
can try.
Okay. It got a 13.
That does not work.
Champion.
All right.
Thank God
So
it's someone else's turn now.
I'm gonna use my reckless attack to cancel out the disadvantage, and I'm gonna swing on the guy I'm so scared of because
Okay.
I face my fears head on.
Okay.
That's a miss.
That
Alright.
is a miss.
And I'm shaking a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Fine. Swing it again. 17.
That hits.
And that's going to be 11 damage.
That's your fists, right? Or your staff?
That's my staff.
Okay. 11, you said?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you bludgeon its squishy flesh a little bit.
Alright. Coming up with the staff again. That's a hit.
Yar.
And that is 13.
All right.
Still up?
Yep. Oh, definitely still up.
Alright, bonus action. Flurry of blows. Here we go. 27. And that is. Ooh, max damage. 14.
And you're taking disadvantage on these attacks, right? Because you're frightened.
I'm using reckless attacks. Wait, is that
Which-
only on the first attack, though?
I don't know.
Okay, so the first attack was a normal attack. Okay, so I guess, alright, so the 17 and the 26 would be one attack. 17 still hit, so
Yeah.
that means that was, what, 5 plus 4. Sorry, that was, so the 11 damage still hits. So now I gotta roll, the staff for that third attack again.
Okay.
14.
That hits.
Nice. So that is 5 plus 3. So that's 8, 10.
All right. Yeah, you put a few soft dents into the right side of its torso with your staff.
Great. And then, yeah, I'm doing the flurry of blows. So we got a 27. Okay, 26. So the 27 still hits.
Huh.
So we'll keep that 14 for the unarmored attack. And then we're gonna go again. And 16 hits. So 5 plus 8. Oh, so that wasn't max damage. Anyways, 5 plus 8 is Jesus, 13, 15.
15 damage.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, now he's a bit bloodied.
Jesus, this is a meaty boy. Okay. I guess that's my turn.
All right.
Where's the meat?
Ogre zombie boy moving. Yeah, he's gonna follow the Minotaur. That was
Hey.
weird.
Dang pit, right? Yeah, I know, it's fucking pit.
It's fucking pit, mate. It's got spikes in it and everything. It's got fucking blood there. Shit.
How can I go fucking kill these knobheads when these fucking pits are on my fucking way?
Fucking beats me,
Right.
mate.
1, 2, 3, and then this one's over here. Roar.
Okay.
And yeah, they're still just like "Arr," yelling at you guys. Now it's the Osrius's turn.
Ooh.
It's crazy how much this cat going crazy like sucks my focus, and then I can't do basic things. Come just sit on my lap.
Let's see. Do you think Natir needs assistance, Andy.
I've got a strategy.
Okay.
I've got a plan, Arthur.
If it works, I think it's gonna seriously fuck up somebody.
Who that is, I haven't decided yet.
What is this exactly?
It's an ogre zombie.
Oh, okay.
Shrek.
It's Shriek
They came from the swamp.
with layers.
Whenever it makes a swing to hit, it yells out, "Donkey!"
Don't care. Onions have
Somebody-
layers.
Cakes have layers too, Shrek. Same parfait.
What
Ooh, I
parfait?
love a parfait.
Everybody loves parfait.
I'll do a ray of frost on this ghosty poo.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Get the ghost.
Chilling.
Zoinks.
I got a 27 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 3d8 coldness. 13, and its movement slowed by 10 feet until the end of my next turn.
All right.
And yeah, I'm still gonna just keep readying myself for something to happen with my staff.
Okay. Yeah, so you blasted a little bit of it with some coldness, but it just kind of seemed to absorb it a little bit and take a bit of damage and howl at you like a frickin' ghost does. You know, it was just like, child.
Are you
Did
there?
25 in the ghost test. Some motherfucker hit me with a ray of cold.
And now I've got freezing temperatures as a clue.
Have you guys seen that? The ghost house from Film Cow?
Huh.
No.
Yeah, it's the guy who did Llamas with Hats and Charlie the Unicorn. Ghost
yeah.
House.
Oh.
I recommend it.
Okay. I'll check that out.
All right, so Natir.
Okay. I'm going to start off by using Thunderwave.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Thunderwave, Thunderwave.
So
Get
looks
me out of
like
this jam.
all of these guys
All of
have
them?
to make. Yep, it's a 15-foot cube. That hits all of them.
They have to make what?
They have to make a. I think it's Constitution
Dexterity.
save. Con save, yeah.
Oh, con save. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking Fireball.
The ogre got a 19.
Damn it. That's
That
the one I
is.
really didn't want to pass.
These ogres are pretty swift.
The mummy got 11.
Okay, he fails.
The minotaur skeleton got 7.
Fail.
And the ghoul got 9.
And what about the ghost?
I guess he got a 4.
Okay, so everyone fails except the ogre.
Yeah.
And we're casting this at 2nd level. So that increases by a d8. So it's 3d8, I think. Yeah. Alright, so 12 thunder damage, and all of them are pushed back 10 feet except for the ogre.
12 thunder damage. 12 feet.
But the ogre does still take 6.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on, let me do all of that. That's a lot of stuff. I gotta figure out immunities and stuff.
But how cool would it have been if the ogre had failed, because he would have been pushed back into the pit of spikes?
Ah, that would have been great. Oh man, how far back are they pushed? 10?
10 feet.
Oh.
That will do it. That will do it.
Yeah, at least you're not surrounded anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, that was probably a little bit rough.
Though their turn is right after this, so they're just gonna.
They're gonna
swarm you.
move back, but
Yeah.
they
That
don't
takes
get
an
to
action.
attack me twice.
Yeah, no, that's a big advantage you took away from them.
Oh yeah, I forgot because the movement rules.
Oh yeah, and then the Spectre, I guess.
Yeah. Crap, I forgot to use my key ability.
Okay, I think I got them all moved and damaged.
Okay. So that was one action. I guess I will. Oh, okay. I just have to look up one thing real quick. Okay. Then I'm going to cast Darkness. I guess centered like right
Oh crap!
here. I think. Maybe I should do it right here.
Draw it up.
Okay. Is it a sphere or is it a cube? It's a sphere. Okay. So basically it should cover about right there, I think it is. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, yeah. So super dark, can't see anything if you're inside of it.
Okay,
And even dark vision can't see through it.
makes sense.
Cool. And that, I think, will be my turn.
Okay, Athena, please. I'm like almost wondering if I should just put away the real dice and just use the digital dice.
Oh, is that what she's after?
Mm-hmm. She's relentless right now. And I'm gonna roll some, so she's gonna freak out. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck? You get to play with them, but I don't." So this ghoul is gonna run back towards Andy, and it's gonna claw at ya. I don't know why I said it like that, but it is. And it fails. And then
Oh,
this
okay.
ghoul is gonna claw at Champion.
Okay.
And it fails. And it tries to bite at you. And that one was, 14. It fails that one too. Alright. Mummies.
The mummies.
This one's gonna walk up right here. So it's technically, its face is outside of the circle. This is like isometric view.
Okay.
And it's gonna give you a slappy poo. It's gonna give you a little slappy poo.
That's nice.
It's gonna try to give you a little slappy poo. It got a 19. That misses.
Ah.
Yeah. And then it stares at you. You have to make a wisdom save.
All right, come on. Come on. Be wise, Natir, for once in your life. Nope.
All right. So
Okay.
you're basically still frightened by it. I forgot you're already frightened of it.
Yeah.
And then this one is gonna do kind of the same thing to Champion. There, it's gonna give him a slappy poo. It got a 19. No, it got a 20. It got an unnatural 20.
Oh, then that's my AC.
Oh, okay.
It hits.
Okay. Then it does 2d6 bludgeoning.
Oh no!
It does 6 total bludgeoning damage to you. And, 3d6 necrotic. That's 11 necrotic damage on that.
So
And then
another 5.
you need to give me a constitution saving throw.
An 11 again. Oh, that passes.
It's an 11?
Yeah.
Does
If
that,
it's the same thing.
it's not the same thing. That one was for the frighten one. This one has a DC of 12, unfortunately. You are now afflicted with mummy rot.
Uh-oh.
You can't regain HP, and every 24 hour your HP maximum decreases by 10.
Okay.
And if it reduces your HP to 0, you die and your body turns to dust. And it lasts until it can be removed by remove curse spell or other magic.
Okay.
What would be a good one for mummy rot? I guess that one? No, that's like, we've used that one before. Hey, you're laying on my keyboard. You're literally laying on my keyboard. I don't know. That's kind of ominous there.
Hmm.
All right. So yeah, that happened, and then it's also going to stare at you. So you have to do a wisdom saving throw too. Although I guess you're already still frightened.
16.
You break free of being frightened of it.
Oh, I just stare right back in its cold, dead eyes.
You're like, did you just give me the AIDS? You serious?
I don't say anything. I just stare.
Hello, Tover Velidot. I appreciate you coming here. Alright, so that was the 2 mummies, so I guess it's Minotaur Skeleton's turn. This one's gonna flank around. It moves, 40? Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40. It's charging towards Osrius.
Oh no!
And then this undead ogre. Alright, that's not his turn, so he doesn't do anything.
You wait your turn.
This guy goes 1, 2, 30, and then it charges at Natir and rears her with a gore attack. Hey! Athena! Oh my god, please. Knock it off. Athena, why? Why? Oh, shit. It did a 23 to hit.
It hits.
Okay, so it's gonna do some extra damage then, too. So it's gonna do basically 4d8 plus 4. 4, 9, 10, 15 plus 4, so it did 19 piercing damage with a gore attack.
Okay.
And that's its turn. And that is that. So Spectre is now. This guy's all pissed off at Osrius attacking it, so it's floating on down over. It's gonna make a little berth around Natir, and then it's gonna pop up around there. It can float around. Wait, how much is that? Yeah, it can still make that even with the cold. It takes 10 off of its speed, the coldness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then it's gonna life drain you.
Does that have to like make contact or something?
Make contact with you?
Or does it like...
It's a
just do
melee
it?
spell attack.
Okay, so it has to hit me.
Yeah.
Then I react with shield, and I get +5 to my AC until the end of the round.
Oh shit, alright. Alright, that one!
I flinched!
So yeah, it nat one, and then it loses its next turn.
Alright.
Athena, stop. There you go. Yeah, if you want to leave, you can leave. Just stop trying to touch my keyboard, please. We'll put a stopwatch on it. That's what that'll mean. Now it's Champion's turn. Wait, no, all of them didn't go yet. Hold on. Sorry. This one kind of floats back down, and it's going to life drain Andy. And
Okay.
it got a 19. Let me double check. Yeah, I got 19.
That fails.
That fails. All right. And then this one is going to just stay here and do it to Champion twice. First one is 15. That fails. And the second one was 14. That fails. All right. That's that for them. Now it's Champion's turn.
They have advantage because I did reckless attack last time.
Okay, they get disadvantage because they're in sunlight. So
Oh, okay, cool.
Hiss.
Evens out.
yeah, basically.
Alrighty. So we're gonna finish off the mummy. And now I am no longer scared. So
Smile, pussy.
okay, missed the. Wow. Okay. There we go.
There, I don't have them anymore.
So that is 11 damage to the mummy.
Boy, with your staff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ah! You put another dent into it. Oh,
Still up.
I did the wrong one. Hold on. But yeah, you did another dent to it.
Oh, wow. It is stronger than it looks. All right. Here we go. 10.
That misses.
Flurry of blows. Here we go. 16.
That hits.
All right. That is 12 damage, and I wanted to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Nine.
It is prone. And is it still alive?
Yes.
All right. Last hit done at advantage. 22. Woo! Doggy.
Oh,
That hits.
17 plus 2, 19 damage.
Ooh.
I swear to God, if it's still alive.
Oh yeah, it's still
Speak
alive.
again.
Oh,
But you've broken some bones inside the linen.
okay. Well, you know what? Give me a strength saving throw.
I keep forgetting I put my dice away. Uh, 15.
15. It gets flung back and hits that pillar.
Oh. Hold on, I'm trying to select it. Ah! Hold on, I'm gonna move you for a second. Blah!
It had to be a 16.
No. So I'm gonna make it take a d6 of bludgeoning then. Environmental damage! Oh, okay. Well. Oh shit. I just made it equal 1 instead of -1. Fuck.
Oh.
Is there an Alt-Z? Ah, shit, what was it at? Oh yeah, I remember what it was at. Fuck it. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright. Ogre Zombie's turn. So this one is gonna stumble out into the blind here and walk right there. Roar again towards Osrius.
I
1,
always attract the fat ones.
2, and then this one's coming towards Champion. They're so slow. Oh wait, I didn't realize they had actually another additional movement there. He's not quite in range, but still closer. And then this one can too. There we go. Big difference, right? Now it's Osrius.
Let me see here.
Oh, and you know what? This mummy that you threw against the pillar, he crumples to dust because the GM misunderstood something about how it takes damage.
Mm.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say that was a really beefy mummy.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the spell. It's kind of wordy. So I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire.
Ooh.
Okay, draw it
I'm
up.
not having this. I'm just not having this, man. I'm just not having it.
I am not having this. Having this?
Stay
I'm
away,
not.
stay away. I'm the spongy little wizard.
I make it that big. It's my little safety zone.
Okay. Gotcha.
But the gust has to make a what is it? A dex saving throw.
It got a 15.
That fails, and I have to roll 5d8 fire damage for him.
Ooh.
That's
Ooh.
27 fire damage.
All right. The fire fizzles around the ghost, and the ghost just kind of stares at you as if nothing's happened to it.
Hmm.
The specter.
Oh.
All right. Oh, sorry.
Immune
No,
to fire?
No, not immune. Sorry. It takes half of that.
Okay.
Oh, which makes it dissolve and go into a scream, and then it's gone. It was just the right amount of damage. Sorry, I mixed up resistant and immune.
It's okay. There's a lot of different kind of enemies here.
Yeah, there are. Yeah. At least I prepped way ahead of time.
These two would have to make the rolls too, since they're within 10 feet of the wall.
Okay.
Ooh.
Great. I can just. The one got 15. Failed, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And then the
18.
ogre got 6.
Okay. I'm gonna roll separately for each of them.
Start with the Minotaur skeleton.
Got 20.
Ah! You singed its bones till they're blackened, but it's still standing.
And the other one got 23.
Ooh. Yeah.
And if they remain within 20 feet on the outside of my wall on my next turn, then that happens again.
Oh God. Okay. Well, yeah. I think you've activated your repellent.
Be gone. And then I think that was just my first action, huh?
Mhm.
I can't cast 2 concentrations, I don't think.
No.
Yeah. One concentration would break the other one.
Are you saying I have a 1-track mind?
So much to do in one lifetime.
I'm gonna
What is
toll
that
the
from?
dead, I have no idea. I'm gonna toll the dead this guy.
Oh, okay. Does he roll something? You roll something?
I believe I roll something.
Yeah,
No,
I think that's an
actually, he
attack
has to
hit.
make a wisdom.
Oh.
Yep, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. Ah ha ha! Ain't that one?
Oh, well,
Yeah, he didn't look very wise.
Was he injured?
Yeah, he was injured.
Okay. So he takes 2d12 necrotic. 18 necrotic damage.
All right. He yells, "Donkey!" in pain.
Donkey. And that's all I can do.
Okay. Natir.
Okay.
BRB.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and cast Firebolt on the mummy. And I have disadvantage on that. But it doesn't matter, because I got a 22 either way.
Yeah. That hits.
Okay. That's 2d10 for 10 fire damage.
And which one are you hitting again?
The mummy.
The mummy. Oh, okay. 10 fire damage.
Now, I'm not a big fan of that mummy.
Okay. Yeah, it starts wailing in pain as you singe at its linen.
Good.
It's bloodied.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to take a swing at it with War Magic. That's a 12.
That hits.
Wow, alright. And that's 12 slashing damage.
Ah! Yeah, you chopped off one of its hands.
Good.
It goes flying
And then-
back into the orb of darkness.
Then I clap my hands together once more and cast Thunderwave.
Oh my god. Alright.
So everyone over here except for the ogre needs to make a Constitution save.
Even the Minotaur skeleton?
Yeah, it's a 15
Oh, it's like a
foot
circle
cube
around
around
you?
me.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it was like a... Ooh. Minotaur skeleton did nat 1.
Nice.
The Spectre.
Of communism?
Did a 15. It's Dex, right? You said?
No, Constitution.
Constitution. Okay, you got a 13. Sorry.
Fail.
The ghoul. Failed.
The ghost?
Oh, we already did him. He failed. The mummy
Oh, okay.
got 17.
Alright, he passed.
So the mummy's the only one that passed. Everyone else failed.
God damn it, why is it literally the only one I want to fail is the one that passes every time?
That's funny.
Alright, well, everyone takes 9 thunder damage and is pushed back 10 feet, except for the mummy who takes
Half that.
4, I guess.
Ugh. He threw him back into the orb of darkness.
Hey, he can't see me.
To the orb of darkness.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Ghoulie Boy's turn. We'll start with this one next to Champion. He's gonna claw at Champion with his teats.
Teats.
And he failed. And he's gonna try once more with his claws. Ooh, that one is a 19? Is that it? No, it doesn't.
Nope.
Alright. Then this ghoul is gonna stumble back out from the darkness. And then it's gonna claw at Natir. It's pissed. Oh, and it fails.
Hehe.
Mummy's turn. So this one is going to continue what it's doing. It's really angry that you set it on fire, and it's going to hit you with its friggin' fist. It's going to do its multi-attack.
Ooh.
It got a 17 to hit. It misses.
Fail.
And then it's going to do it again because it's a multi-attack. And it can do its dreadful glare for each one of these. But you already
You
are
can do
feared of it.
dreadful glare for every attack.
Yeah, it's going to do a dreadful glare and a melee attack each action.
Wow. Wow. All right.
And it got a 18 to hit on that one. So those both miss, right?
Yeah, and I'm already frightened. So.
Yeah, so I'm not even gonna make you roll for those. And then the other guy's dead. So Minotaur skeletons. This one's pissed off that you threw it at him, so he's gonna charge again and gore at you. And you gotta make a. Oh, actually, I think it has to actually hit you first. Oh, it got a 16. That misses, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so its horns just go kind of right between you, right around you.
I'm like, ooh.
And that's its turn. This one is going to. This one doesn't know how the firewalls work. It's a Minotaur skeleton, so it's charging at Osrius. It runs straight at him.
When it enters the firewall for the first time, it also has to take that 5d8.
All right, roll for it, or I can roll for it actually.
Do you add your spellcasting modifier to that?
I don't think so.
Oh.
All right, yeah. So yeah, that fucked it up. It wailed in pain as it did that, but as it was in the middle of trying to gore you. So let's see if it was able to. No, it wasn't. So the wall of fire basically it hit it like a brick wall, and it was like ah, and took a whole lot of damage.
The momentum.
Then we're gonna do the Spectre's turn. We're gonna do this one that's already on champion, and we're gonna have it life drain again. Okay, and it got a 21.
That hits.
Alright, and it's gonna do 3d6 necrotic. You need to do a constitution saving throw.
Constipation saving throw.
Yeah, 20.
Oh, right. Well, you passed that.
You fail. You have the shits for 10 hours.
Oh no, it just does a really fucked up thing if you fail. Okay, yeah, no, you're
I think
good, but
that's
you take 14 necrotic damage though.
7 necrotic damage.
All right. And it's gonna do that again. So that was just one of its actions.
What a lame-o.
Oh, it failed.
Because he's lame.
And then this one is going to go at Natir because it got pushed back and doesn't like getting pushed around.
Nobody puts a ghost baby in the corner.
I'm pretty sure that fails. That's a 15.
That's a fail.
You guys' ACs are way too fucking high for these guys. Alright, so that's champion's turn.
Okay. Now I just want to make sure of something. Since I now have, magical cold damage in my staff counts as a magic weapon, right?
That's why he dissolved into ash after I realized that.
Okay, good. Alright, cool. So, since I know my staff is magic, I'm going to swing on the ghost with it.
Okay.
25.
That hits.
So that is 12 damage.
Oh.
And then I'm going to go ahead and spend my key point and flurry of blows now. And I'm going to direct those at the ghoul.
Okay.
13.
That hits.
Okay, that is 16 damage.
Alright, how does it die?
I just cave its head in.
Oh.
And that ogre is just out of range. All right. Well, I have 1 hit left. Let's see what happens with the gauntlets. 11 on the ghost.
Miss.
Okay. And then we're going to come back with the staff on the ghost. That's a miss. And so going to try one last time. That's a big hit.
Yep.
So that is 11 plus 3 makes that 14 plus 2, 16 times 2 or 3.
A 2. But the ghost is dead. You did 32 damage to it.
Cool. And that is my turn.
All right.
Also, I'm no longer as scared.
That's right. I don't know where the arrow one came from, but you still have mummy rot.
Yeah, that means well, I can't be healed, right?
Can't be healed, and every 24 hours your HP goes down by 10, your maximum.
Okay. Even if it's dead.
Even if it's dead, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Mummy rot's nasty.
I think we had to deal with it in one campaign.
Yes, we did.
Was it mine?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one when I was hilarity. Okay, that was your turn?
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Alright. Ogre Zombie's turn. We'll start with this one here since it's not so complicated.
Got there just in time for me to finish off all the rest.
Yeah. Good thing he's slow.
I went around for nothing.
He's gonna swing at you with his Morning Star. And he misses because it's a 15. Alright, that's his turn.
All that way for that.
And then this ogre zombie, he's also not too bright. So he's just going to run through the fire, and it was 5d6?
5d8.
5d8. It's gonna take 24 damage. And it starts wait, no, I think I just did that wrong. I think I just had... this is so annoying. I wish Roll20 had like an a Control Z or whatever fuck function.
Yeah.
Because they make it way too easy to override a health instead of just subtract something from it. Anyway, takes 24 damage. There you go, okay. And he's like, ah! And he walks in and he swings at you with his fucking Morning Star.
Oh boy.
Ooh, and you got a 24 to hit.
Oh my.
And he does 17 bludgeoning damage to you. And then it's your turn.
I'm going to lift open my eye and do the thing on the ogre.
Okay.
Negative energy flood. He has to make a Constitution saving throw. Unless it's undead, actually. If it's undead, it just fails.
Oh, it just fails then.
Sorry, I didn't
Oh,
read that part.
You're good.
Oh, that's useful.
5d12.
Ooh.
Jesus. Alright.
And I do have, like, I had my proficiency with that since I'm a necromancer. So that would be 27? Yeah.
How does he die?
I, like, lift my eye and I blast him, like, a hole through him. And then he comes... If you permit it, he can come back to serve me until the end of the round.
Oh shit.
That's what it does. If anything dies by it, it comes back as a zombie and attacks the nearest thing I tell it to.
Oh shit, really? Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, hold on a second, let me...
So basically what you did is you hijacked their undead.
Pretty much.
You're like, no, I'm your master now.
And I also gained half of that back as health because I of my necromancy specialization as well.
Oh damn. So what's
Nice.
its HP at then?
Whatever you think is appropriate. It just says it comes back as a zombie from the monster manual.
Oh, it's just like a straight up zombie. Gotcha.
Yeah, just a zombie, nothing special.
Okay. Then let me look up zombie real quick. I'm sure I can replace ghoul because we're almost out of those. Okay, yeah. Got it.
BRB. I think that's all I can do anyway.
Okay, the tier.
Okay. Think I'm probably just going to do a similar thing. Yeah, let's do firebolt, I guess, on the mummy. Nice. So the low one was like a 20 something to hit.
Yeah, those all hit.
Okay, so then we'll do 8 fire damage to the mummy.
Okay, yeah. So how does it die?
Oh my god, fucking finally. Okay. Whew. Alright. Yeah, I cast firebolt at it and it just bursts into flames and crumbles to dust.
These fucking mummies.
These fucking mommies, man.
And now I'm no longer feared, right?
True.
Since it's dead? Cool.
You conquered your fears.
Alright, in that case...
Boom.
You know what? I think I'm actually going to Thunder Wave again. But first, I'm going to bonus action take a swing at the Minotaur.
Okay.
So that's 23 to hit.
That hits.
And damage for... Wow, nice. 12 slash on the Minotaur.
Alright, yeah, you fucked that up. It's still standing, but it's cracked.
Good. And now we're going to do Thunder Wave on these 3.
Cool.
So they may all make Constitution saves.
Ghoul first. You got a 17.
That one passes.
Spectre got an 10.
Fail.
Minotaur Skeleton got a 4.
Also fail. Okay. So we got 10 thunder damage to the Minotaur and Ghost, and 5 to the Ghoul, and the first 2 are knocked back 10 feet. Oh, cool. Ghoul died.
And that's thunder damage, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the ghoul died. Ugh.
And that's my turn.
Okay, I guess there are no more ghouls now. Yay! Minotaur Skeleton. I guess it's these 2. This one is going to swing at Osrius with its motherfucking great axe.
Since it's standing in the fire, does it take damage on its turn?
Oh yeah, shouldn't it?
5d8.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
For a swing, it got 18.
Well, let's see if it dies.
But if it dies, it doesn't matter. 24. Oof. Ah! It singes it a whole fucking lot.
Oh man, hold on. 24. I lost concentration. I've been beaten, smacked a lot.
No,
Oh,
that's
shit.
the 24 for the. That's 24 for the Minotaur, not you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It rolled an 18 to hit you, but it hasn't rolled damage yet.
Yeah,
Oh.
does 18 hit you?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. barely.
Okay, gotcha.
My brain was
I
going
thought you
too
had
far
20
ahead.
AC,
good.
Osrius.
When I cast the shield, I do.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
When I don't, I'm just at 17.
Gotcha. Still, that's really good. For
It does
over-
25 slashing damage to you. Those are both really good rolls on a d20 or d12.
Yeah.
You got an 11 and a 10. And then a +4.
Yep, I still failed.
Well, it's gonna swing again since that was only one of its actions and it hasn't moved. Oh shit. Yeah, that got a 25 to hit.
Yep.
It does 9 slashing damage.
Ah!
It rolled pretty poorly that time. And that's its turn. And this one is still pissed off in a tear, and it's gonna try to fucking charge gore you again.
Violence.
Bring it, bitch.
And it gets a 21 to hit.
Oh, that barely hits me.
Okay, and it gets an extra 2d8. Oh. Didn't recognize that command. Recognize it, bitch. You take 20 piercing damage.
Oh, my life.
Then it's the Spectre's turn. This one's a little pissed off. It goes over to Andy and it fucking tries to drain her friggin' life from her soul or some shit.
Yeah, that tends to happen to me.
14 misses.
Hehe.
That's it. Champion.
All right. All right. So we're starting with the staff on the ogre. That's a 27.
That hits.
That's 13 damage.
Brrr.
Going again. That's a nat 20. So we're gonna go 8 plus 9, that's 17, plus 2, that's 19 times 2. So that's 48. Yeah, 38.
Ah, yeah, you've bloodied it already.
Cool. Going at it again. That's a 21.
That hits.
That's going to be 12 damage.
Brrr.
Alright. And then unarmored strike bonus action. 12.
That hits.
And that is 12 plus 2, 14.
Brrr. It's barely standing up, but it's still there. You fucked it up.
Cool.
Good.
That's my turn.
All right, it's its turn now. It's gonna swing at you.
Okay.
It misses. It's gonna swing one for its last action,
Okay.
probably ever. 16 misses.
Yep.
All right, that's its turn. Osrius. Yeah, where do you want the zombie to go since it's its turn now?
I want to attack the bitch that's attacking me.
Minotaur zombie?
Yeah.
Okay, so it uses one of its turn to go up there and it goes, and it attacks with its slam. Oh shit.
Slam Duncan.
It got 21, that hits. And it does a d6 plus 1. Does 6 damage to it. Arr. But it's bludgeoning, so it takes 12.
And that's under my control, so it actually gets plus 4 to its damage.
Ooh.
Alright, so yeah, that Minotaur skeleton's pretty fucked up too now. Your turn.
Told dead. He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
The Minotaur skeleton?
Yes, sir. One and only.
He fails.
Well, I guess there's two. Never mind. 2d12. Got 17 necrotic damage.
Alright, how does he die?
I cackle maniacally as I dissolve him with all the necrotic energies.
He turns to dust, bone meal.
Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind.
And that's, I'm just gonna chill.
Alright.
Actually, I'm gonna ready myself to cast, I'm sorry, what is it?
Shield?
Ray of
Yeah.
Sickness.
Oh, Ray of Sickness.
Oh.
The shield I can only do once a day, unfortunately.
The deer.
All right, I'm going to take a big old swingy poo at the Minotaur behind me, right there.
Alright.
Shoo. Okay, I got a nat 20 and a 27.
Alright.
So, let's see here. This is for the nat 20, re-rolling the 1.
It's 10.
All right. So, yeah,
So 20.
so that'd be 20 just with that, and then another 10, so 30 damage.
It's dead. How's it die?
Yay! I take a big cleave straight down the middle and just like, yeah,
And it splinters apart.
yeah, it just shatters. And now we're gonna do the same thing on this little here ghosty boy. So we got a 13 and a 23.
Those both hit.
Cool. And we got 16 slashing. And I don't know if this, I mean, it's a magic weapon, but it doesn't have any like elemental bonuses on it.
Yeah, no, I've been counting it as magical damage.
Okay.
So how's it die?
This one I slashed through and it just like fizzles into etherealness.
Shit. You did that.
And that's my turn.
Okay. There are no Minotaur skeletons to go. There are no more specters, so it's champion's turn.
All right, cool. So staff time. That's a 10.
That hits.
Nice. Damn. That is 10.
Alright, how does he die?
I like bring my staff down at like the joint of his shoulder where it meets the neck, and I just kind of like swoop his head out of his shoulders, and I send it flying into the crowd.
You have defeated the Bonehides wave.
Look,
Crowd
man, I got a
goes wild.
souvenir.
Whoo! That one was pretty tough.
Yeah, that was a little tougher.
Yeah, I need to go to the healer hut really quick.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, we'll go take our long rest.
Oh yeah, and you guys get... Sorry, hold on. You guys get... Oh, I guess there were a couple more in there, weren't there? I think you get about 2650 each.
2650?
Yeah, 2,650 apiece.
Okay.
How much? 2,500 what?
2,650.
Oh, 650. Cool. Neato, 58,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I go over to the healer's hut, see if there's anyone who can undo Mummy's Rot as a curse.
So you see the same woman who basically was taking care of you guys when you were found dead after the Naaman Tower incident. And she's like, oh, it seems you've got some of the mummy rot. I've already heard from a lot of the excited spectators coming in and out of the arena. I've been getting this balm ready for you, but I do have to be honest, it costs the city a whole lot. Now, I'm not going to charge you full price because that'd be a little fucked up, but it's going to cost you like 500 gold to heal.
500 gold. Can I pay you back after the tournament?
Do a persuasion roll. It won't be a hard one.
Okay. Oh boy, with my whole +1.
Oh,
That's a 4, right? Or is that...
that's just a 3.
That's just
So you rolled a 2 and got a 3?
yeah.
She's like, I really would, but like my boss is watching right now.
I mean, I could beat the shit out of your boss really easy.
Perhaps,
mean, by
champion,
all
I can
means.
find someone.
By all means, please do.
Okay,
That's
alright.
how you can tell she's a real person.
I take the great sword from my back. Alright, this has some very deep, meaningful value to me. It belonged to a friend.
So she kind of grabs it and like looks over at her boss dude and like lifts it, and he just goes, and she's like, okay, all right, that'll work, but you come back for this and give us the actual money and everything will
Yeah.
be cool.
Good.
All right, and then she starts covering you with the balm or whatever. It seems to be made out of like some crazy combination of like dragon's blood and diamond dust and other things like that. But those are the main 2 ingredients you noticed, and you're like, okay, that's why that's so expensive.
I want to see someone about scrolls, maybe, in this downtime.
This downtime? Yeah, you can go to the temple if you want.
And just to make clear, I no longer have Mummy's Rot.
You are cured of mummy's rot,
Yay.
and now you owe more money.
I just want to see if they have a scroll of remove curse.
Oh yeah, that'll be handy, right? In the healer's hut, that actually might be a good place to ask around. She's like, yes, we have a scroll around here. Excuse me. That can do something like that. But as you can imagine, it's a lot more expensive than the balm is.
Do I look like a bitch? Sorry, I had a long day in the arena. How much is it?
She sniffs you. She goes, yeah, a little bit. How much is it? This would be about 3,000 gold, at least.
3,000 there.
Yeah, is that like a lot for you?
No. How does 2 flawless rubies and a diamond sound for that?
Do a persuasion roll.
I got 7.
I bet they'd sell for an awful lot, but there's nothing I can do with them, honestly. We just need the gold here. We gotta pay taxes, and they don't...
Then keep your filthy 3rd level scroll.
Alright, jeez. It's not filthy. I cleaned it pretty well.
After you touched it, it became filthy.
Hey man, I'm the one who pulled your fucking body off of a ship and brought it back to life. Well,
I just
pick him up and I just start walking out the hut. Thank you for your time.
I will
Have a
not
great
give my
evening.
patronage here ever again. Mark my words.
I
I don't actually know him very well. We literally got on the boat.
Humans, right?
Yeah. Fucking humans.
All right.
Andres feels accosted.
Well, do you guys want to call it there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good spot.
Yeah, I gotta get up tomorrow morning.
And that leaves enough for like David to not feel like he missed pretty much at all. because there's still 4 more
Yeah.
rounds. And I can kind of tweak
Ooh.
them a little bit now that I see how much you guys can chomp through them.
Noam
that
Chomsky.
last one brought me down to 82.
Yeah, the first round I didn't even get touched. This round I got hit like twice. It almost got me.
Yeah, I know, it landed some pretty heavy hits on you.
And that's only because they went like way around the map, and so they were kind of forced to go directly at you.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. Is they were probably gonna go a champion, but they're like, these guys are in the way. You guys, let's go around towards this way.
Yeah.
Oh, look, here's this guy.
Combat positioning is not my forte.
Oh, but fuck that goddamn mummy! It took so long to kill it.
It's because I misunderstood about the magical weapon.